Hello everybody, I am just setting up because on Twitch I would normally do this before I start the stream, but on YouTube I don't tend to use a starting soon screen, and my Discord doesn't like picking up the stream link, so I tend to do this manually. Well, telling people that I am live with Oblivion, that is. It's kind of funny because I need to like describe the YouTube video before I've streamed it. I've also gone into like a process of figuring out what I want to do before I start doing it. Like I'm like, okay, here is the general topic of what today's stream is gonna be about, and that's where we set off going. So today's stream, I've decided, is gonna be about joining the Mages Guild. So first of all, we're gonna leave Joffrey to stand here, just because I don't really wanna progress the main story too much. Also, hello, Peony. I'm surprised that you're still awake. It should be, like, really late for you. I'm glad that your hands are working. I'm pretty sure that there is a Mages Guild in Bruma, so for that, we should just, like, get off this mountain. And hopefully not just face plant down this mountain. God damn it. I haven't been using my spells part of the build, even though, like, I am set up as a mage. So I'm like, that's not good. I should start using my spells part of the build. So I thought I'll join the Mages Guild. We're gonna get through to however many quests of the Mages Guild today as we can. And if we become the Archmage, we can create our own spells, which is gonna be really exciting. Plus, while being in the Mages Guild, we might find somebody worth murdering, which would also be great. Good day, Hexaman! Australian time is best time. It's 6 a.m. in here. I was spending time with my husband and his friends went to sleep, like, really late. And I was like, oh yeah, I was gonna stream today. Oh, shit, okay. Well, the important thing is that eventually the environment did load. We're not gonna question where the environment started off before it loaded. I would like to... Okay, that is my heal. I would love to see what's inside my inventory because Jesus Christ, that is heavy. What am I even carrying? Probably a whole bunch of, like, random shit. I need somebody to sell it to. So that is Nordwinds. Nothing's even open. That's a regular store. So when that opens up, that is useful. I do remember Bruma having a Mages Guild. I think it's gonna be like those row of houses. I just realized that I haven't been in Bruma since the game remade was made. So it's fun to see things be snowy. It's like playing Skyrim all over again. Well, I mean, we did pick our eyeballs.
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Gerals.
I like the elves better.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
So, the goal is to find shit to sell that I don't mind selling. You can definitely take the wolf pelt. You can have the axe.
That's a good deal.
Won't really do anything with it. I do like having bows, so nope. We're gonna be making a lot of...
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Potions again, and we're probably just gonna sell them to this dude right here. Because I have this sneaky suspicion that majority of my weight is just, like, legitimately potions. Or rather, more specifically, potion ingredients. I mean, as great having a piece of armor is, we're not the armor type of lizard in this place, so screw the armor part of the armor.
An
It's
excellent
just
bargain.
not something that I'm gonna be carrying around. I don't know, can you make jewelry in this game? I know that that's gonna sound silly because I played it a lot as a child, but to be fair, the whole making armor or jewelry thing is just not really a thing that I've been doing a lot in these games.
That's a good deal.
So this would be majority of non-ingredient based stuff. So now it's just time to do the whole ingredient based. I don't know why I keep on thinking that C is gonna open my inventory. It's obviously gonna cast a spell. I mean, obviously. So one good way of doing ingredients is figure out what you have the most of. In this case, it's carrots. And just combine with that with everything else. And then when you run out of things to combine carrots with, you proceed from there. That works, and that works, and there's also an orange and a potato. We're definitely making salads in here. I can't really call these things potions, but I imagine that we have like an electric grinder somewhere on us, so we just probably grind all those materials. What else do we have a lot of? We have Entoloma caps, whatever those are. Sacred Lotus sleeves and void salt. One of the issues is that I will feel honestly tempted keeping some of these. Because potions are not the worst to have. Let me remove flax seeds. What about these caps? And more I have a lot of mushrooms in my inventory. Remove the Can I combine anything with a Daedra heart? Ooh, scamp skin. Meats and hearts and skins, they kind of sound heavy. So I would rather use them up. These two go together. Anything else? Primrose leaves go together. Hello. Hi, cat. My husband just let the cat in. I don't know if he's gonna behave or not. We're gonna see. Well, currently he's busy scratching my altar, so there's that. It's always really nice. Right! Potions made. Greetings, Jesus Christ, I don't really want to shoot you. I kind of just want to talk with you if that's possible.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
I don't know if we're gonna catch vampirism yet. We might. We might. I wonder if the faces bug out as much as they did in the original Oblivion. Because your face preset could just, like, reset if you became a vampire. So, original Oblivion was quite something. And also, female faces could have switched to male if you became a vampire. From what I saw about vampires in this one, they just spontaneously appear bald sometimes. So there's that. But I haven't seen anyone complain about
You've made a good bit of gold.
Their face preset resetting yet. I'm just figuring out what I want to sell out of these things. All of the things that says weak potion, they sound really legit. I am a lizard. Why would I need water breathing? And by really legit, I mean better than whatever the hell I'm making. This is weird. Restore magicka fire damage and resist fire damage on self? Okay, we're selling these. Setting ourselves on fire is probably not the best idea. Out of all of the ideas of all time, that's not the best idea that you could have ever had, I must admit. Okay, Goblin Shaman Staff is kind of heavy, so I'm just gonna give it to this dude. He can have it.
An excellent
I'm just focusing on traveling as light as we can without actually having to get rid of stuff that I like. So I am carrying a whole bunch of books on me.
Thank you for
just
your patronage.
because I want to. At some point we're gonna get a house. So that's where I'm gonna put my books in. But that's not right now. Not yet.
Greetings to you.
Yeah, setting yourself on fire just to restore your magicka just doesn't... I don't know, it doesn't sound like the brightest idea of all time. The game is like, you need a bed to level up, and I'm like, no, I need the Mages Guild. When I join the Mages Guild, I can steal the bed from them. Also, I just noticed how fast I'm moving. Then I remembered that I'm like leveling up speed. Oh no, when we're gonna have access to custom spells, we're gonna boost that speed over 100. We're gonna do all the fun things. Hello!
Hello there. Are you here to join the Mages
Yeah,
Guild?
actually I am. I would love to join the Mages Guild.
The guild is always accepting new members. You seem capable enough. Are you sure you want to join?
I don't know what are the disadvantages. I'll say yes.
Very good. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. What a wonderful opportunity.
They're really giving this out for
Now,
free. It makes me suspicious.
Please keep in mind that you'll need recommendations from every local guild hall in Cyrodiil before you may enter the Arcane University.
That's cool. We're
I
gonna
dare say my
go on a
opinion
world
might
tour.
carry more weight than others, if you take my meaning. Still, all are necessary to proceed. Good luck to you.
Well, can I have yours?
A recommendation from me?
Yeah, from
Well, of
you.
course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he?
I don't know who that
This
is.
is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately.
Jaskar?
He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that.
When I
Talk to the
started
mages
playing
here and see what you can find out.
the
If you
remake,
can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your
the
recommendation.
thing that was really doing it for me in the creepiness factor was their teeth. Because they show quite a lot of teeth when they're talking, and sometimes that looks so weird. But also, if you talk at them from the wrong angle, it looks like they can spin their head more than their head should be able to spin. And another thing that happens is that sometimes when you talk to people, they either stare directly at you a bit too intently, or they're looking like straight past you. Like this lady right now is kind of staring at like the upper corner past my head. Like sometimes she turns her eyes directly to me, and then at other points she's just like looking behind me as if there's something there when there's not. Anyway, while we're here, we can still have like some conversation with her. So Arcane University.
Why, all the important people in the guild are there. Archmage Traven lives there, in the tower. It's a fabulous place. You really should see it someday.
Original
I've been there
Oblivion
many
was quite
times
pudgy.
myself. The Imperial City just wouldn't be the same without it. Maybe someday, if you know the right people, you might get a chance to see it.
So I'm kind of happy that the new Oblivion also keeps that weird, unsettling, not quite right aesthetic. It
You know
feels
what it's
very
like. Make lots of friends and look
true
busy.
to the game.
Same as anywhere.
It's just a new kind of uncanny.
Guild members who have access to the university can craft their own spells, not to mention chat with the most important people in the guild.
Her face has better lighting on it than like the rest of her, so her body looks more doughy than her face does.
The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did, but we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned.
Oh no! You know, it's funny.
Please come find
She
us.
goes,
You've located Jaskar.
oh!
Well met.
The practice of necromancy has been banned.
With you?
I can summon my Skelly bro
just
just
led a
really.
boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Ultima.
The Altmer have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
See you.
Good day. Hello.
Hi! Welcome to having the most natural conversations ever and then walking into a door. But, like, I am so confused what this game counts as necromancy. I think what they count as necromancy is raising the dead from the remains that actually exist. So if you summon a skeleton in, that is legal. But if you raise a skeleton, that is illegal. So as long as you raise a skeleton in some sort of ethereal plane, that's not where you are, that is okay. But if you're raising a skeleton from remains that actually exist, that is not okay. Ah, yes. Like, imagine all of that hoop jumping of like, what exactly are we banning when we're banning necromancy? Hello.
My name is Selena Urania. I'm a Mages Guild journeyman.
I do love that all the women still kind of sound the same. Because when the original game came out, it really felt like the game was voice acted by like 2 people. All the men sounded the same and all the women sounded the same.
Look, I like you and all, but I really don't want to get in the middle of this. If Volanara and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them.
Well, that does sound like I should talk with whoever
Have
Volanaro
a
is,
look at
but
my
anyway,
wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
what you do is you sell spells. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't have a lot of them. And if I wanna be practicing magicka, that kind of feels like the kind of thing that I should have more of it. But also, if I'm gonna be practicing magicka, and I'm gonna be buying a lot of skills...
Tell me more.
You like me so much already? Well, that's nice. Okay. Okay, she's at maximum
Have a look at my wares.
likeness.
I'm sure there's something
she
to
does.
suit you.
She actually likes me. I was surprised. I thought that she said, well, you know, I like you and all, but she didn't mean it. No, she means it. Something about purple dragons, I imagine. And I can even actually directly buy skills off her. Like, it works. It just works. I'll take the scamp. Ooh. Some of these spells, they're not really something that you're gonna do a lot of. Like, Major Life Detection, not very useful for me, but it feels like the kind of thing that will be kind of, I don't know, fun to spam? Just so that I can level up my mysticism. So what is in the mysticism that we can't do yet? Superior Reflection? Open Easy Lock is an alteration. Ease Burden is an alteration. She doesn't have a low enough alteration spell that we could easily train.
A pleasure to serve you. Take care.
So I'm just gonna keep what we have over here. And I'm gonna repeatedly recast this. Just for training
Volanaro,
sakes.
at your service. Need
Oh
a
god.
spell? Need an item recharged? Need a witty practical joke played on someone? I can handle it all.
Your eyes feel like they're slightly in the wrong place in your head, and they're also kind of... I'm not that worried that, like, the colored part of your eye is red. I am worried that the white part of your eye is red. Like, did all of your blood vessels explode?
Oh, Jean has you looking for him, does she? I'm afraid you're not going to find him easily. I think, a spell backfired. That's probably it.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's probably not gonna fall off, right? It's just, it has one major vein that goes down here and then it kind of stops. That can't be wrinkles. That could potentially be scar tissue, but it's bit weird.
With all due respect to our wonderful leader, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she knows nothing. She's managed to butter up the right people just enough to keep her position, and there's little we can do about it. But we have our ways of coping with the situation. Oh, Jean has you looking for him, does she? I'm afraid you're not going to find him easily. I think, a spell...
I have a feeling that he needs to like
We'll
us
see.
a bit more. You like boasting and coercion, but...
That's I can't... Don't waste your flattery on me.
Yeah, so coercion and boasting is good, admiration
try
and
to-
jokes are
sorry.
bad.
My life is... I can't
Got it.
argue with that. I appreciate the gesture.
And I'm just gonna
appreciate
deposit
the
some money
gesture.
straight into his
See,
pocket.
You're good. You want to find Jaskar?
Yes, I want to find
All
Jaskar.
right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first.
Oh god.
And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it. All right?
Okay, what is it?
That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar.
What's this prank you're talking about?
Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar.
My favorite thing about the whole coercion thing is that, judging from the facial expressions, you can see if they like it or hate it. If you hate it, you shouldn't do it. But if they like it, you should do it. So the real question is, why do some people in this universe like to be coerced?
Let me know when you're done with that little task.
I will be done with that task after a while, but I do need to take a nap inside the living quarters, please, in order to level up. I like that I can see Jaskar. Where did you go?
Go away. You'll ruin everything.
Oh, it's because I have life detect. Thank you. I tend to have like a lot of cute mugs, but eventually they break and they run out. The avocado mug has been living for the longest so far. And we'll just have a little nap. You resolve to continue pushing yourself. Perhaps there's more to you than you thought. And we're gonna push ourselves with speed. Very fast boy. And we're gonna be a very intelligent boy. And we're gonna be a little bit strong. Not too strong. Too strong would feel bad. So a little bit strong. This will work the best. They're one of the cheapest things to pick up in stores for the most part. And also they make good gifts. Like one of the most popular things for people to grab as like a nothing thing is to just go and like find the mug for another person.
By the water recently. I've steered.
I can't stand the sight of those creatures.
Take care.
I'm pretty sure that they're talking like beneath me. I need my Majippy. Majippy! I thought that he taught me like a open easy lock. Ah, there we go. Shit, really? My skill is too low? For even a minor open? Oh, that sucks. Let's stand over here and just cast the spell on ourselves for a while. Ahaha! 36! Well, how much mysticism do I need, though? Ooh, this is concerning. Do I have enough for a minor latch now? It's just a teeny tiny one. Yes, I do! I just don't have enough magicka. That's fine. That's fine, as long as I can open it. Because otherwise, what you do in this case is you go back down to the beds. You sleep for an hour, you use up your magic pool, you sleep for an hour, you use up your magic pool, and you continue going like that. It works. But it isn't very engaging or fun. Stream settings, you bit drunk. They believe that I have 0 viewers right now, and I'm like, that can't be right. Silly stream settings. So, can I, like... How much magicka do I need to even cast this? Or is it that I still actually don't have enough skill to cast? Your skill level's too low. Oh. Screw you, game. Does it count as destruction? No, it counts as alteration. So why is it here? Do I have any way to even train alteration? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, water breathe. That's just on me at all times. That's not gonna be very useful. I need an alteration spell in order to train being open, being able... Why am I trying to cast it when I can do it myself? Jesus Christ. Don't overcomplicate things. Just goddamn use a lockpick and it will work. I know, right? You're obviously present. I thought that my internet might have dropped because that has been happening with me and my husband for like the past few days.
Have you pulled that little prank yet?
Yes, really scary, man.
You've got Jean's book, I see. All right then, I'll just take that from you. Meet me in the living quarters just after 10 p.m.
I like that I was like, let me just like try and figure out a way to train alteration. And then I was like, oh wait a minute, I don't need to use magic.
Any luck finding Jaskar?
Well, we're gonna have Jaskar really soon. I just thought that maybe, I don't know, she had something else, like a training that I could do. That would be cool. Recipe? For a potion of cure disease, grind Clanfear claws and mandrake root into a fine powder using a mortar and pestle. It will remain somewhat gritty. It can be mixed in with almost any liquid, but ordinary clear water is the safest. For minor restore health potion, crumble Cairn Ballet cap over roasted boar meat. Chop finely and mix together with a mortar and pestle. Add water to create a solution that can be drunk. That's not a shopping list game. I don't know what you think a shopping list is, but it's not that. I am fairly badly equipped, so I'm just gonna take these with me, thank you. I may also just steal all your ingredients. They're not locked to the table. And also, it doesn't seem like there's any ownership to them. Because if there was, they would be red. So, that means that I am free to quote-unquote borrow and never return it. I suppose this is just regular guild supplies. Now, because we're gonna be waiting till 10 p.m., we may as well be, like, practicing. Would spamming clairvoyance even work with mysticism? I'm gonna do the spell anyway. I like that I can literally see Jaskar. But he was like, no, go away! Stop being mean! Well, I mean, when that's the art style, yeah. I like that nobody, like, cares that I'm just doing spell in here until I exhaust myself and then I take a nap. They're like, yeah, this is pretty normal Mages Guild behavior. Perfect. And I also like how they were like, oh, meet us after 10 p.m. For literally no reason. Like, you guys were hanging out in the bedrooms for like the past hours. They're just walking around in here. Doing their thing. While I'm practicing my magic. And I can see both of them. So it's not like they're being very sneaky. Like, this guy is just standing there staring at me as I do this, but he's like, not after 10 p.m. yet. This is the last bit of training that we're doing because it is after 10 p.m. now, so we will be actually meeting him. Hello.
Go away. You'll ruin everything.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jaskar. I was trying to speak with this guy. I legitimately not seen you. Yes, I would love to see Jaskar.
Just watch. You'll see.
I think you missed.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me.
Yeah, you're
Please
so
don't do
invisible.
that. We were just having some fun.
Yeah.
Just get tired of Jane lording her position over us.
I'm gonna assume that you think that you're visible.
Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway. So, you can tell her you found me.
Okay, so if I see the air slightly moving, I will be like, that's Jaskar.
Frostcrag Spire has been uninhabited for so long. They say it was as wondrous as the Arcane University itself.
To be fair, there's also like... What? Who what?
Frostcrag Spire has been
Oh,
uninhabited
Frostcrag
for so
Spire.
long. They say it...
Okay. I'm trying to remember if Crag's Spire ever was a DLC or not. Anyway.
Well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll have to start thinking up something new to try.
I mean, you're still invisible.
There's not much to do here in the Bruma Guild. If you can get to the Arcane University, though, they let you make your own spells there.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Finding ways to confuse her just never gets old for me. It's good practice of our skills, too. But it's mostly just funny.
I'm just glad that you're not concerned with the fact that you can't stop being invisible, but look, I'll let you do you. Argonian, pretty sure. So same as us, lizard person. Hi.
Hello, associate.
You're the wrong person. Excuse me? Is she upstairs? She probably is. I wouldn't be surprised if she's sleeping. Hi, sleepyhead. I need your recommendation right now at like 11 p.m. Yeah, I found Jaskar.
Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Romanus will have my recommendation.
I like
and
that
don't
she...
you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out.
I like that apparently she's like pretty bad at magic. So... he effectively stole her Spells 101 book. I'm just a walking arrows, guys. Okay, now I cast no shadow at all. That's interesting. Well, that is Oblivion for you. So we did Bruma. I want to see if we have like an overall quest. There we go. This marks where the mages guilds are. So there is one in Coral, in Skingrad, and Anvil. And there's also one in Cheydinhall, Breville, and Leowin. They feel like very opposite directions to run to. If I ran to Coral, then Anvil, then Skingrad, no matter how I go, it will feel slightly unnatural, but anyway, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna start running towards Coral. I think that's a good next stop. Well, to be fair, this is kind of why I didn't progress the main quest line too much. Because when you do, they start spawning Oblivion gates like literally everywhere. And I was like, I want this world to stay not on fire until we can just like strap in and do that thing that needs doing until it's done. Now I need to figure out which direction Coral is. It shouldn't be very far from me, so am I staring? Yeah, I'm staring directly at Coral right now. So that red marking is Coral, and because we're leveling foot pedaling, trying to remember, this is the spell wheel. I will put some spells onto the spell wheel. So that can be one. I'll have our skeleton on 2. I'll have a flare at 3 and a flash bolt at 4. So that way, we have quite the amount of spells to select from. So if we encounter anything on our run, we can take care of them. see, Oblivion gates start opening, but then you complete the main quest. And you finish them. There we go. Good boy. You're not gonna like me, but I do need to practice magic. Next time I might wanna not summon my skeleton and just practice magic by throwing fireballs. I don't want to be practicing destruction in like the middle of somebody's room though. That seems pretty rude. But yeah, when you finish the main quest, you stop everything from being on fire. But if you just don't progress the main quest, then everything is also not on fire, which is very convenient. Hello.
What is it, citizen?
Nothing.
There's evil afoot, citizen, and I've little time for chatter. What is it?
Evil afoot. What are the rumors?
Emperors have been assassinated before, but this time, I don't know. It's different. Can't you feel it? A shadow is falling across all of Tamriel.
Yeah,
Farewell,
unfortunately, we're gonna stay like that for a while. There is a new emperor. I just like deposited him on a mountain. He won't be going from there, so it's fine. He'll have some happy mountain time for a while. Just precisely where I want to keep my priest emperors. Oh, that's like a little bit of snow. It's like a tiny dab. And the rest of the trees. It's very cloudy today. Oh yeah, this is one of the things that I really used to like when I'm little. When I am little, when I was little. Oblivion skies were always so incredibly surreal. The moon is a bit 2D in this one. I can't say that it was all that better in the previous one, honestly. Like, the one that wasn't remastered, but I loved the sky. The sky is so pretty. Well, haven't you heard? Evil is afoot, so this guy doesn't get a day off, I guess. Yes, let's descend away from the cold and try not to murder ourselves by falling off a hill. That wouldn't be very helpful. You know, there is kind of weird quest in this game that we're gonna investigate later, which is pick up every single Nern root in existence. They grow around water sources. We have one of them in our inventory right now, which it kind of means that the quest is just like a scenic walk through all the water sources in the game as you pick up the Nern root. I kind of like doing it. Just because it's legitimately run around every single source of water. It's nice. Until, of course, you miss, like, one. And then you're like, shit. Where did I miss some Nern root? For now, I'll just rip regular flowers. Battle music is kind of still playing, so I am concerned. There is a town in approximately that direction. I'm just gonna say that my character is really good at sniffing things. She can smell towns a mile away. That's how we know. Up, something barked. Hello, the one that barks. Please stand still. I'm trying to set you on fire. Thank you. I don't need to pick up every wolf pelt that I ever encounter. So we're gonna leave some behind. I mean, it is our game world. Look at Imperial Soldier go. I don't know if that's the same one or a different one. I am slightly concerned about the lightning in the distance. It is very pretty though. But I don't quite want to be electrified. It's already bad enough that I made a potion that includes restoring magicka and setting yourself on fire at the same time. Are you a bandit? Good, because I really do need to practice fire casting. I think he's a bit magic immune. So, I'm gonna do the thing that you're not gonna be immune to, which is fucking arrows. Do I have any potions? I don't really want to die here. You may as well drink some Night Eye. Restore some health. This should help us see. Should being the key word. Have a skeleton. He's probably a dark elf. I don't actually know the immunities of other elves. But I know that dark elves are immune to fire.
Let's get this over with.
To be fair, dark elves live in the region of a giant friggin' volcano. So that probably explains. To be fair, I'm just trying to find an explanation here why they're immune to fire. Like, maybe if you live around a giant friggin' volcano, you have to get used to magma flowing down at some points, and you just develop a natural immunity to being ever set on fire. Is that a wolf? No, that's a rat. Yay! Destruction has increased to 31. That was a bit of an overkill, but yeah, I'm supposed to be practicing magic. I'm gonna put my bow away. Eves! Well, it's the woodland elves that are the cannibal elves. Okay, Coral is like in such a weird location. It honestly feels like it's just in the middle of a forest. Which, as far as settlements go, is a pretty cool place to just place down a settlement. But still kind of weird. Good question. Like, I don't know if it's like 100% immunity to fire, but it is at least 75% immunity to fire, I believe. And on top of that, with the immunity to fire, you can like get enchantments that up it some more.
Without question.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
So I've heard.
Do you ever spend time in the Oaken Crozier?
Certainly I've spent time there. Talisma runs a good, quiet inn.
Bye.
Greetings.
Good to see you.
The NPC communication is like the weirdest one. I have the remains of a Subway that I started eating yesterday. And in case you don't have Subway, Subway is like a giant sandwich. Normally they sell like footlongs and half a footlongs. Anyway, this hot one has egg in it. And I found out that putting a lot of egg on the sandwich actually makes it really filling. I was about to say that this Mage's Guild feels abandoned, but it's literally the middle of the night. I will take your pumpkin though. Whoever, like, does the environment designs for these games, those people are so cool. Because, like, they bother placing a lot of individual strawberries inside a bowl. So it's not just, like, one object that's a bowl of strawberries. It's actually, like, a modeled strawberry thrown into a bowl multiple times. I have a bad stomach often, so I can't eat a lot. Unless I really, really, really want the food. In that case, I eat a lot and then feel bad afterwards. I'm pretty sure that nightshade is poisonous. So I'm very, very confused why they're using it as a decoration on their eating table. It doesn't seem very safe. I don't think that they're super interested in egg. Like, meat, sure, but... And then different cats will be interested in different types of meat. The person that I need to talk to is asleep in their own private quarters. I don't like this. If I sleep in this, it's counting as illegal because everybody has their own bed. Bro, where are your communal beds?
You look like a bright one.
I am a bright one,
What
thank
is
you.
it, associate? Do you need something?
Hey, reptile. I need a recommendation.
I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation.
Okay, what's the issue with Arana?
She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here spreading her lies.
I'm really mesmerized with his mouth flaps. His lips feel like they move a lot more than they should be able to move. I do like his haircut though. Like, he has strands of cartilage. Then he was like, that's not cool enough. And he made some metal rings and just like slid on top of them. Can you like talk more at me?
The Arcane University is the seat of the Mages Guild in Cyrodiil. Located in the Imperial City, it houses the leaders of our guild. It's good that you've joined one of our local organizations. It helps you make the right connections.
I feel very connected, my dude, especially to the guys that were playing pranks in the previous guild.
We're all better off now that necromancy has been banned from the guild. It's just safer that way.
What was happening before it was banned though? Like, were people silently killing other members of the guild in order to revive them and use them as extra skeletons?
The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
Is it like a countrywide ban, or is that just like a Mages Guild specific ban? I want to know. Okay, we need to find the runner. I also need to find the exit. Oh, right, here.
How are you today?
Hello!
What do you want?
Oh, wait, that was you. Never mind, you
Make
wouldn't
haste.
know where
I
Arana
wish
is.
to be rid of Arana as soon as possible.
This guild is so empty. Why am I down here?
Well met.
Oh, right, because probably I'm gonna be exiting.
Debella have all been murdered. No one even knows who did it. Apparently, no one has any idea who did it. Now there's some prophet preaching doom in the streets of Anvil. The servants of Debella slaughtered on the very altar of love. Truly shocking.
What is it,
Without
associate?
question. The Chestnut Handy stables now offer to protect your horse. Seems handy enough. Good to know. I could be wrong, but it seems to me there's something shady going on at the Oak and Crozier.
I've suspected that as well. Still, it's not a bad place.
Bye. Yes? How do you do? I'm Contumelo.
I like that they're really bad at keeping a coherent conversation and will walk into each other often.
Guild here in Coral. Get it? In charge?
Well, at least you have a sense of humor. Do you know where Arana might be?
I'd steer clear of her if I were you. She has it in for Tychius, and wouldn't hesitate to take any of us down with him.
I mean, if you need sleep,
Goodbye.
that is an intelligent thing to
Pleasure
have.
to make your acquaintance. I'm Athragar of the Mages Guild. How can I serve you?
Arana?
I don't know all the details, but I heard that she complained to the council until they removed Tychius from his position at the Arcane University.
Oof. I wonder why.
Only
Anyway,
quality
what do you
goods
have for
sale
sale?
here. What can I interest you in?
I feel like the first spell that I'll need to make, when I can make spells, is a way to train illusion that doesn't just resort in having too low of a skill level.
Goodbye.
And again, it does seem like he's selling some pretty advanced spells.
I'm listening.
Been to Fire and Steel recently? Rashida has some nice new swords in there. And she's a friendly one, she is.
Rashida does a good job keeping Fire and Steel stocked with good weapons. Maybe not the best in Tamriel, but good. So I've heard.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Take care.
Good day.
Good morning.
Hello there.
Ah, yes. You are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you. Best if kept just between us, yes? So, what say you?
Why do you look so creepy? But tell me what you want me to do so that I can report it to the Mages Guild.
Excellent. It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can, and would very much like
Do you
to.
just assume that I
You'll
can't
find
read?
it at an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tychius or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort.
Yeah, Oh, I see you're a new joinee of a Mages Guild. Well, don't tell anybody. We good? Good.
How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Great.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, at least he's good. Oh, that's what she wants.
What?
Fingers of the Mountain.
Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is. Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild.
I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble.
I will, but you're so mesmerizing in the way that you move.
Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
Didn't you say that the whole book is more important than a petty squabble?
Hello.
Hello there.
What's going on with you?
I heard there was...
Where's the fluffy cloak? Maybe we'll find some fluffy items eventually. I know that there's like fluffy armor sets. Well, time to climb a mountain. I do really love the picking animation though. I'll never get tired of doing the picking. Also, I had such a weirdly dramatic week. I did not like it. I hope that the next week is less drama infused. Like, I made a video about some video game trauma, but then my guild was being mismanaged. The guild that I'm in Guild Wars 2. So I got really angry and we had like a huge officer meeting. And then I also figured out that like, despite never touching an application that tracks how much damage I do, that some people were logging how much damage I do and content that we play through together, and that is uploaded online, and that some other people were making fun out of me because I am using accessible builds that are easy to play rather than being normal. So I tried to contact the person that made the website where people keep. Please get rid of that wolf for me, thank you. Where people keep those damage numbers. Well, that wasn't very good. And in return got like the person that actually owns the website was pretty nice. God damn it, I died. But other people were really, really mean and started even like digging information about me and making fun out of my appearance and my beliefs and things like that. So, you know, all the fun, great things that you totally do when somebody is like, hey, look, that is not the kind of information that I want just lying around at random places. Like, I don't want no drama or anything. I just want that information removed. And because I am in European Union, getting information removed, even about characters that you have inside video games, especially if they're recognizable enough to be linked to your wider persona online, is like entirely a legal thing. So that was fun. So I still have like a whole bunch of people calling me a snowflake and making fun out of going, well, if you're a witch, why don't you just like cast a spell, you fucking nutcase? It's like, well, thanks, mates. You're a very nice person, as I can see. Yeah, I'm just like not reacting to it. I'm imagining that after like a day or two, people will just get bored of that. And the person did say that they're just gonna, like, remove my information off the website that it doesn't belong on, so in a couple of days that should be sorted. It's just not really a thing that I really wanted to happen. Hello. We're fighting with magic here now. Hey, at least imps are fairly flammable. So that's fun. They aren't normal or elite enough. They're just accessible. Ooh, Fingers of the Mountain. But can I, like, actually read it? No? You sure? Okay, I guess I can't read books. God damn it. It is funny because there is a way to actually open that book. And if you do, then normally what happens is that there's like an instructional manual, and if you do what the book says, you can get a fairly strong spell. But I'm pretty sure that this quest then fails, and that's not what we want, because we want to get into the Mages Guild. Oh god, oh god, oh god, let's not dive off a cliff. Up, 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 no, no, no diving off the cliff. Sometimes the biggest enemy in this game will be your own speed. Like, any bumps going down are fairly capable of launching you. Yeah, I mean, there's just some stupid people that will get bored and go away eventually. I told it to my husband as well, and he was like, well, those people are sad. And I do agree, it is, like, pretty sad thing to do. Aw, thank you! Okay, let's not... The hills feel pretty safe. Well, when I say that, game immediately just kind of launches me. Anything that has too much of an incline, my character's moving so fast, she's very likely to just, like, hop over it. I could do with a store, so hopefully Coral has some. Mainly because if we find the store, we can...
Have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
I'm about to give you some money, beggar, because even though this is a video game, I do feel bad.
Me children will thank you for your help. Thank you, kind lady. Blessings of Mystara upon ye.
Hopefully this place has like a shop, as I'm pretty sure that
I spoke to him recently.
my bow that I'm using is broken. That looks like a blacksmith. That looks like what I'm looking for. Oh, thank you.
Hello, I'm Rashida, the smith, and this is Fire and Steel. Quality armor and weapons, repairs too. What can I do for you?
Could you repair my
If
stuff,
it's broken,
please?
I can fix it.
All of it is very broken. I don't like it.
So let's do business.
What can I sell to you? Well, you can have somebody's bone. I don't know how legal it is to be selling people's
That's more than
bones.
I usually pay.
But you can have it. Okay, this Dramara bow is kind of heavy, and it's worse than my steel bow, so I'm just
I
gonna...
appreciate your business.
I'm gonna equip my steel bow
Good day.
instead. I hope that she enjoys the free bone. Though it is kind of weird that owning and selling bones is legal, but necromancy isn't. So you can have them, you just can't use them.
I'm waiting for that book.
Well, you're gonna be waiting a very long time because I want the guild recommendation, lady. You know, you just pick up somebody's bone and then you're like, well, time to bring it to a blacksmith.
What do you want?
You sound so annoyed. Have your book.
You found the book? My trust in you was well placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please.
No. Yeah, here you go.
Ah, yes, this is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume. Then all is...
Yes!
You have shown yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you.
To be fair, I've been called Martha, Marta.
Now, I must ensure this
Mirta?
is safe. Excuse me.
Ooh, I got the recommendation. Cool. The next one will probably be in Skingrad. I like Skingrad. Skingrad has a vampire as their ruler. It's a pretty cool place.
Anytime now.
Anyone looking for work should consider...
I find it funny that Myrtle the plant and Mirta is just Lithuanian for Myrtle is actually connected to Venus. And I didn't know. I made like this name as a thing that I go by in internet spaces when I was like 10 years old and I didn't know.
Hi there.
Though, to be fair, by this point, if I was supposed to make my own internet thing, my brain stopped responding. Username now? I might have gone with lavender. Lavender's a very nice plant. I like lavender. I'm nearly at the right angle, so... Yeah, that's the Skingrad marker. That one. I like it how it's all plants as well. Like, my brain is all like, I like flowers. I like plants. You're like, this mineral is so cool. Oh, wait. When you hit adulthood and you, like, get into spirituality, you're like, wait a minute. Hackdirt? I'm sorry, we're running to Skingrad, but there is a town in here called Hackdirt. I feel heavily inclined to actually visit something that is named like that. Though I have seen real-life places with worse names. Like, there is a lot of places that just... It sounds like they're just a play on genitalia inside England quite a bit. Is there anyone, like, inside this town? Well, there's gonna be a shopkeeper, right? Because it looks like it burned down a little bit. Yeah, she exists. Anyway, we may as well make some more stuff and then sell her the stuff that we made, if we can. Yeah, have some seeds with ham. I swear, they should have just called alchemy being a cook. Because majority of what I'm doing is literally seasoning food items. Or grinding 2 food items together. Yes, by the way, Venus. I mean, I forget what these called. I think these are aventurine. It's a rock. I have a lot of necklaces with different rocks on them. And aventurine's my absolute favorite. I don't know why. It agrees with me really, really well. So I do have a bit of an emotional attachment to a rock. I do like rocks too. Rocks are awesome. Okay, primrose leaves. And what else do I want to put in here? Nothing goes with primrose leaves. Okay, does anything go with a loaf of bread? Well, some mushrooms go with a loaf of bread, and then I can mix them up with lettuce. This is legitimately just cooking. In a really weird way. Like, one of the videos that I made before that took me a very long time, but for some reason I really wanted to make, was just a video where I review and talk about every single Cook Serve Delicious game. So I revisited quite a few cooking games, like 1 week, just because I really wanted to. So this isn't quite as in-depth as an actual cooking game, but come on, this is just food prep. Adventuring is amazing. And I mean, aventurine. Jesus Christ. Both work? I mean, we are doing quite a bit of adventuring in here. My cat is literally standing around and serenading for some reason. But it's outside my door and I can hear it. And I'm like, are you getting the zoomies? Do you want to come in? Or are you about to take a shit? Because all of these actions kind of sound really alike with this cat. Okay, that's another one that I can make. There we go. Done making potions. Hello.
Let me give you some advice, stranger. Leave. Now. You ain't welcome here.
Ooh, a snowflake obsidian white? Excuse me, you just said I'm not welcome here. Why?
We're straight by. Not that we've ever had naught but trouble from outsiders like you. You'd best be moving on if you know what's good for you.
Why are you threatening me?
Make it quick.
Could you just, like, stop threatening me, please?
You probably cheated me, didn't you?
Jesus Christ, why are you so paranoid?
Cheated me. You probably cheated me. You probably cheated me, didn't you? You probably cheated me, didn't you?
My girl, if you don't want to be buying at these prices,
cheated me, didn't you?
You know that you can say no, right?
You probably cheated me, didn't you? You probably cheated me, didn't you?
She's like, you must be a cheater.
You probably cheated. You probably cheated. You
filthy lizard.
Cheated me, didn't you?
Do I have anything else? I may as well sell pure paralysis.
You probably cheated me, didn't you?
In the weird case where we get actually paralyzed, if that ever happens.
If you're done shopping, you'd best be moving along.
I will be very weirded. I mean, I will regret selling paralysis potions, but I'm okay now. Aww. But it's still pretty, right?
We don't like strangers poking their noses into our business.
Your face is so wet.
I got nothing to say to you, stranger. Outsiders have always tried to destroy us, but we've always survived. I'm done talking to you.
The heck has happened in this location? Hello?
If If you're not careful, the Brethren will have to teach you a lesson.
The Brethren?
You'd be better off not asking such questions around here.
Excuse
We
me?
don't look kindly on strangers asking questions. If you need a room, try Moslin's Inn. Otherwise, you'd best be moving on. I'm through talking to you.
Okay, so now we know that there's some sort of the Brethren. And they hate people enough to, like, attack them. And then there's Moslin's Inn. This guy is just following me around, staring at me. I don't like him. We may as well try Moslin's Inn and just, like, have a bit of a conversation. Also, another thing that I hate. It's spring. There has been some really violent heat waves recently, and there's a lot of pollen. And it also means that my skin is actually of really bad quality, and it keeps on just breaking out into really big red patches. So I am wearing a lot of skin cream all over my skin right now, and whenever my eye itches, I'm like, let's roll a coin whether I rub some skin cream into my eyeball or not.
Brethren? I got no brothers. My grandfather built this place. Not that it's any of your business. We've been down, but we got plans to bring back the good old days. You'll see. I guess we've got a room available. 30 gold per night. Take it or leave it.
You know, if I murdered everybody in
Stairs
here,
up to the right, the room on the left.
I wouldn't
No
feel too
visitors
bad.
allowed, and no pets.
Do I count as a pet? So I'm gonna keep these guys as a target for entering the Assassin's Guild. Okay, that's not my bed. Now that is my bed. Well, I was seeking somebody to kill for the Assassin's Guild so that I can get in. We're gonna move even faster now. So they didn't really come in and attack me while I was sleeping in this bed. But
You're
there's
not welcome here, stranger.
something about Brethren. I mean, how else are you supposed to be like? So, something about Brethren. That's somebody else's house. There's a church in here. The Church of Brethren. It's a religion. Guys, are you cultists? Bible of the Deep Ones. Yeah, sorry, no. I gotta read this. Okay, most of this I can't read. Given to me by the Chief of the Deep Ones. He taught me his language and his runes. This is the ancient lore of his people, which we shall follow from now until forever. Signed in the presence of 12 witnesses, Irlaf Moslin. Okay, the occultists. Feels very Call of Cthulhu-y. I don't know why, but I just assumed that maybe, like, this church would have, like, an underground cabin or something. I mean, some brain cell rotation is a good thing, right? Actually, who's buried in your yard? It doesn't say. Well, that's concerning. Well, there's a poisonous mushroom. Do you have, like, any cellar or anything like that? Because if I know my creepy shit lore, then everything that's scary happens inside a cellar. You managed to ask what without making a noise. That's pretty impressive. There are a lot of, like, really ruined houses. Trapdoor to Hack Dirt Caverns? I am afraid that I'm gonna lose all my lockpicks. Oh my god, we actually got in. I am trespassing, but I want to be trespassing right now. So there's that. Look, you can't tell me that there's a Call of Cthulhu cult.
Where? Go.
And that I'm not supposed to just break in and destroy everybody. That feels wrong.
Am I supposed to be impressed? I'm just warming up. You pathetic
You
worm.
can be impressed or not impressed as you like, my guy. I don't mind either way.
That the best you can do? Won't you die? Yeah! Die!
Well, he is a skeleton. He's pretty dead, if you ask me. I don't know how alive a skeleton would be. But I would personally rank them as not very level. I was supposed to be traveling to Skingrad, which is pretty cool by itself. But, I found some cultists, and they couldn't resist. Unfortunately, because they're cultists inside a cave, I don't think that the Dark Brotherhood will care that I have assassinated a great deal of them. I will take your ring. Do I need a ring? No, but it's mine now. It's like, murder is not okay if you do it on people inside that live inside, like, houses inside cities where other people care about them. Murder is okay if you do it on people living in caves because nobody cares about them. I don't... Oblivion does not logic a lot, so... How okay murder is entirely depends on who you're murdering. Come on, skeleton, just give him a good whack. There we go. I'm making a pile of guys in here. I suppose at least the burial arrangements are gonna be easy. With all of the guys in the pile. Like, you can just dig a hole underneath them and it will do. To be fair, you could just probably seal this whole place and it will do. If you leave them for long enough, they're gonna turn into bone and then you can sell that to blacksmith. You know what? That's why people go, oh god, I really wish that I was this like fantasy world. And then other people respond with, no you don't. No you don't. Being like an actual person that lives inside this fantasy world would really suck. Ooh, gold and lockpicks. So that's just the wall. I'll take a giant mushroom. There's some potions in here. Wait a minute, another hard chest. That was so not worth it. I am reloading and not wasting all the lockpicks in exchange for one lockpick. The loot in Elder Scrolls games is quite often procedurally generated, which means that sometimes you'll encounter something and you're like, must have good loot in there. And actually what it has is like a used condom. This was the equivalent of that. But then when you get like high level, it starts generating a lot of really good loot. So now I have a Hectored key, but I think that that's just the key for where I came from, question mark. Don't let me get stuck inside the cave. Ooh, okay. What is this? Outside of bones. A lot of bones. That is somebody's, like, full-on skeleton. Or several. Who are these people storing in here? Let me zoom right in. So there's an exit that way. There's like a little bit of thing that we haven't explored that way. So let's go and do that. I'm pretty... Yep, that cavern I've definitely been in. Is it this little... Yeah, it is this little nooksy cranny thing. Ooh, okay. And it leads to Jiv Hyrel's house. Don't know who Jiv Hyrel is, but I might end up entering and murdering him. So, and that is just Merlina Brasiner's basement, Moslin's This is like a whole set of tunnels between all of them. And they're cultists. And they have a prison with a whole bunch of corpses in there. I think that if I want to assassinate someone legitimate to get into the Assassin's Guild, these people will definitely do. They seem like the prime candidates for targeting for assassination. So I'm gonna break into Jiv Hyrel's house, I think. Though Merlina Brusiner's basement also interests me. So maybe I'll try her basement first. I don't think I've seen her around. I did get a key to all of these from, like, some guy. Don't worry. Sometimes people just watch live streams, which happens quite a lot. And they will just set it going and, like, go to bed or something. So they exist, but they're not, like, actively super engaged about it. It's not... Sometimes people talk, sometimes people don't. You talking would not stop other people from talking, so don't worry about it. Oh, okay. This is creepy. Oh, mushrooms! God, this is not even occupied. And it doesn't count as me breaking in, I'm concerned. I have a feeling that whoever Merlina was, she might not be anymore. I'll take the gold, thank you very much. Yeah, because this is quite abandoned. Okay, okay. We're gonna go back to the basement and we're gonna reemerge in some other dude's house. And if the dude exists, I will remove the dude from existence. Aww, cats are always super cute. Our neighbor above us, he had to leave because something about, like, his housing, he was disabled and the council didn't want to house him anymore. so he was going homeless. But it is quite crappy because he had a cat, and instead of like taking care of the cat, he just set the cat outside. Like, you know, you're just living on the outside now. So when we saw that that cat was not getting taken care of, we took in the cat. And the cat was like a partly outside cat, so he would go outside, he would come back, he would go outside, he would come back, and then he stopped coming back. And we were like, well, that's concerning. And then my husband once was all like, you know, I'm pretty sure that the cat is in the house across the street from us, because I can see a cat in their window, and it looks identical as that cat that was visiting us. His name was Pumpkin. Well, I named him Pumpkin. I don't know what those people were calling. But the thing is, those people had a cat that looked a lot like Pumpkin, but it was like a couple of markings off. So what it seems to have happened is that they took in Pumpkin thinking that it was their own cat coming back from like a walk, and then their own cat also returned, and now they're just having two cats. And after that experience, they stopped letting their cat outside, probably for a good reason, considering that they probably didn't want like 3 copies of the same cat. Like 2 copies of the same cat was probably enough for them. Yes. When your cat comes out and there's a cat that looks really a lot like them, and it just comes back to your house, and you're like, oh, it's our cat. And then your cat also comes back to your house later, and then you're like, wait a minute, it's our cat. So I've been to Marlena's basement. I've been to Jiv Hirel's house. I haven't been to Moslin's basement. I don't think that anyone's home right now. Oh, okay. Well, something's home. A rat. Is there any other arrow of mine? No? No, okay. Because I'm pretty sure that I shot 2, but 1 missed. Ooh. Yeah, I just have a key to everything. That will be the store. Wait, where is she? The hell? She's missing. Well, she's not gonna miss all those arrows, right? Are you guys having like a church meeting? Because look, if you are, kind of want to be there. Okay, everything's on the floor. I will collect your bread loaves. Like, this is in real disarray. I like the environmental storytelling. You cannot sleep while trespassing, that's fair. Would be kind of weird if they just like came back and found me in their bed. Yeah, I'm actually kind of afraid about that now. Because I'm like, I'm gonna release my next video, and these people won't like it. So I do hope that some people just like stick around for me. But like, I don't know how many of them will dig the rest of my content. That's why
You shouldn't be in here, stranger. You better leave before somebody gets hurt.
I'm just here to observe your perfectly normal church service. perfectly normal church service.
Get out of here or there's gonna be trouble.
I don't wanna. Do I have like an invisibility potion or anything? No, I don't think that I do. Do I have like an invisibility spell or something? Okay, guys, you know what? I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna leave. Okay. Or not. Or you all gonna get very mad with me, which is perfect. Because I kind of wanted to kill you all, honestly, so... Yeah, that works. That really works. I was in a murderous mood today. You know, have you considered that outsiders might not like you because you act like this and because you have some creepy dungeons with like a whole bunch of dead people on them? Have you considered that? Did that ever cross your mind? Thanks for the arrows, by the way. I found them in your house.
What's the matter getting tired?
No, not really. Do you have any more arrows? Yeah, you do. You do have some arrows. I think that these murders are not even gonna count as illegal because it will count as me getting provoked and attacked first. God damn it. Guys, I wanted to murder you all so that I can get into an assassin's guild. Now I'm not even gonna be invited in because these murders won't even be seen as unreasonable.
Yeah! Show me what you've got. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Nah, I'm very good at running backwards, you know.
You pathetic worm. Show me
There, have a skeleton. You all have a skeleton. There was one guy whom I put a lot of arrows in. Oh, it was you. Fair enough. So I'm gonna take your arrows back. Because ammo, bros. I do love how fairly well the ammo just preserves. Be fair. You know what? I'm gonna steal your Bible. Do I need to? No, but I'm gonna take it. It's gonna, when I have a house eventually, it's gonna become a decoration in my house. Before that, I'm probably just gonna put it in a chest inside the Archmage's place. When I become an Archmage's. Because... Ooh, why do you have dead flesh on you? Was that like yours? Were you like necrotizing, or were you just like eating some other person and I just caught you at a bad moment? Both answers are reasonable, so it's fine. I'm gonna leave a bone on him. I don't need that bone. What I do want is to go back into the church and to steal their book. Oh! Oh! Oh shit. Okay, you feel like you would be an unreasonable person to murder. So maybe the game will let me. Okay, you're fleeing. He's just gonna try and sit.
Make it quick.
I think you guys are just immortal. Anyway, the brethren.
That's none of your concern, outsider. I'm done talking to you.
Okay. I'm taking this.
You won't get away with this.
You won't get away with this.
You won't get away with this.
How will you stop me? By staring? Is it working? is staring at me working right now. I want to see if that even counted as actual thievery. So, Imperial Prison Key counts as me having stolen it. The Bible of the Deep Ones? No, I'm just allowed to have it. So, guys, I will drop you guys some Imperial Keys so you can have it. That's my exchange. I take your Bible, you get the Imperial Key. Does that work? Because I feel like that works. Also, the goddamn window is too zoomed in. Let me zoom out. Haven't even noticed it. There we go. That's a lot more reasonable, isn't it?
We don't like strangers meddling in our affairs.
Yeah, but also you can't really stop strangers from meddling in your affairs. Well, I think jumping from subject to subject is pretty normal when you have a lot to say. I have seen some incoherent people. I wouldn't consider you to be incoherent. And the thing is, steal their Bible and they won't even attack you. They will just stay where they are, yelling at you. They're gonna be like, "Stop right there, thief!" Or what? Or what? Anyway, time to head to Skingrad. Ooh, shiny rock. I think I'm kinda easy to distract. But that's okay. I wonder, can I ask anybody about the Bible of the Deep Ones? The hero's fate is known, the hero fate has grown? What? Okay, shiny rock, you can do your... A gate to oblivion. Oh, right! We're not that far off Kawach. I forgot. Oh, wait, is that a new one? That feels pretty fresh. Oh, no. Oh, no, there is a fresh one over here. Okay, the game has started spawning them. Well, we're just gonna pretend that it's not doing that. Let's ignore that that's there. It's not that hard to run past it, so that's precisely what we're gonna do. Hi! So I entered the village. I murdered majority of the people there, and I found this book. Can you tell me something about it? The reasonable answer to that should be like, what? What? I feel like somebody's chasing me. Well, there is a red dot on my screen. And there is somebody running here. I think that's a rat? Jesus Christ, rat. I thought that the Oblivion gates were going after me, but no, it's just a rat. That's fine then. Hello? Yeah, it's a perfectly normal book. Please don't look too into it. Well, you know, hopefully they found their way out of wherever they were in. I mean, saunas wouldn't put you on fire. They just kind of dry cook you. Like you're beef jerky over time. Okay, ominous place. To be fair, I love the ominous place. It's pretty nice. So there's... Ah, okay. I think I need to go this way. Don't mind me traveling to places through entirely reasonable ways.
Hello.
Hello! I love Skingrad. Ha ha ha. All things alchemical. That's intriguing. Ah, the Mages Guild! Probably because some people just really like to sit in a sauna for like 10 hours straight. I'm gonna take your lesser soul gem. That's all novices, but I was gonna find the guild leader. I assume is somewhere in here. But I saw shiny rocks on a table and just couldn't walk past.
Hello, associate.
Hello!
I trust you have good reason for interrupting me.
I felt like it, but actually, recommendation?
I'm afraid I haven't given it much thought. I'm rather busy, you understand. My research occupies nearly all of my time.
Well, this is the first time that we're meeting.
Think about it. I do have a small problem concerning Earthor. He's one of the guild mages here. Think you can do something about it?
What do you want me to do? I'll do it, but what?
Excellent. I just don't have the time to search for him again, but I do need to consult him about some notes he borrowed. You might want to ask around and see if anyone can be of some help. Let me know when he's back and you'll have your recommendation.
Just pretend that it's completely normal, you know? So, what's up with Skingrad?
You want a tour? Can't you see I have a lot on my mind? Go bother a beggar or a guard. They stand around and chatter all day.
God, you're mean. Rumors?
Matterhorn Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders. I wish I could go and save them.
Okay. What about the Arcane University?
It's been the home of the Mages Guild for the longest time. You should see the library they have there. It's the only place worth visiting in the Imperial City, if you ask me. I only make the trip if I can't find a specific book here.
Mages Guild?
There's at least one person in every guild hall who offers spells. Check at every hall to make sure you don't miss any.
That
Have
was...
Earthor see me when he gets back, associate.
Pepsi. Strawberry and cream flavored Pepsi. I'm out now. Original Oblivion was even more dull than this. Hello, can you please wake up? I need to talk to you about something.
What do you want?
Well, Earthor?
He hasn't shown up here in a while. I assumed he was still out at Bleak Flats Cave, where he usually stays.
Oh, cool. We're gonna do another cave.
I don't remember where it is,
Cave
honestly.
caving.
I know it's west of Skingrad. Druzha could probably tell you. She has a better memory than I do.
Okay, find Druzha. Heard any rumors?
Sounds like there are an awful lot of problems at the Bruma Guild Hall. Jean does a poor job of running that place.
Yeah, I've been there.
Between the two of them, Borisian and Gaspar have mastered nearly every type of spell there is. You'd be wise to go see them if you can.
Food groceries tomorrow, so you like order them once a week.
Well, it's a bit rugged. Nothing like the Arcane University. Have to go to the Imperial City to buy anything, but it's good enough, I suppose.
What do you mean? You have like a whole
PC.
store that sells alchemical ingredients, just like across the street from you. As far as, like, living inside a mage's guild, this one feels like it has quite convenient access to things. Are you two supposed to be sleeping at the same bed? Or... You look exactly like the other guy.
Quite a task from Adriana.
Okay, a tiny bit different than the other guy. Where's Bleakflax Cave?
Oh dear. I just can't seem to remember where that is. What a shame.
Oh! That sounds kind of cool, honestly.
A nice enough guy, I suppose, but there was that awful scamp incident last year. That's when Adriana told him he needed to practice somewhere else. Somewhere else. Meaning somewhere far away.
I do like
So
that
he
he's
settled
doing
down
his
in
tippy
Bleak Flats
toes.
Cave. Did all his work there and came back to town twice a week to check in. Hasn't been around lately, though.
Step up, step down.
The guild can
Step
provide
up,
you with
step
some
down.
training, but the best trainers are usually very hard to find. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage.
Step up, step down.
Have you met Adriana Berena, our Skingrad Mages Guild head? Not the most pleasant person, I'll admit. Don't mind her.
I am
Interested
so
in
mesmerized.
I do the conjuration courses, and Druja does the mysticism. I'm here
You
to help
sure?
if you need
Because
me.
from the looks of it, you don't do any courses right now. Why is the game like Wiggle the Cautious? I'm not gonna wiggle the cautious. He can do his own wiggling. I wanna figure out who knows how to get to Bleakflat's cave in here. Nothing in here. Did you guys already give me a map marker? So this is Skingrad. Cool. Right. There's like a green arrow around here. Oh, hello! Oh, another lizard! All of you are green. I'm just really special. Bleakflat's Cave?
It's just northwest of Skingrad. Here, see it on the map?
Thank you!
That's where Earthor wound up, after Adrian told him he couldn't practice in the guild hall anymore. She probably doesn't even remember that.
Lizard party!
You might want to make sure she remembers, especially the part about it being her idea.
So, how's Earthor?
I haven't seen him in quite some time, but then, this isn't the first time he's been away, so I wasn't really that concerned. Adriana may read too much, but you should see the summon spell she taught Vigga.
He's Vigga the Cautious, not Wiggle the Cautious.
The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. It's a town like any other. Well, go outside and there's the mountains and wines and sheep. Here in town, though, nothing special. Good luck finding Earthor.
Thank you! What time is it? Like 4 AM. Can I take this? Why can I take this? Like... Thank you. Weird glowy rock, mine now. I'm gonna go and use their living quarters. Oh, another petty soul gem. And I'm just gonna have a big nap. And when the morning comes, I'm gonna go to the nearby store. And I'm gonna buy their materials. And I'm gonna make a lot of potions. And then I'm gonna sell to the same store. Maybe we'll even upgrade our potion making. Mostly. Can I just... Yeah, I can sleep next to you. This is so weird. These people really have no qualms about any kind of personal space. They're just all like, well, that's a bed for two, so 2 people can sleep on it. If you need a nap, don't worry. Just have a nap.
Hi there.
How are you today?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Adahorn Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders. I wish I could go and save them.
Uh-huh. I enjoy the wines that Tamika makes at her vineyard, and they're reasonably priced as well.
Her wines are excellent, and she's a fine person as well.
Safe travels.
Bye. Greetings, Conjurer.
Glarthir is acting even stranger than usual, don't
You
you
guys
think?
just said goodbye.
Absolutely not.
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
It can't be.
Indeed.
Adahorn Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders. I wish I could go and save them.
Really? Safe travels.
Farewell.
What's new with you?
Okay, now they actually walked away.
Recently, I steered clear of them.
Disgusting.
Well, I didn't play anything intensive in the middle of the day, only during nighttime, so it's fine. And we had like two days that were cooler than normal, which I appreciate.
Good morning.
I remember seeing...
Over here! I don't really feel comfortable talking to you right now. We can't talk here. Too public. Meet me behind the great chapel at midnight. Don't let anyone follow you. I'll make it worth your while.
I don't want to do that. Thank you. That was really weird. Don't be weird. Thank you. I am gonna go into all things alchemical and I'm gonna pick some things up. So we had like a couple of cold days. And then next week it's gonna start heating up again.
Me? I'm Falanu. House Lalu. As if that matters here.
Nernrud?
I don't know. Never seen that sort of route before. Head over to the Westfield Inn and talk to Sindarian. He could identify it for you, I'm sure.
Oh, well that's kind of cool. Okay, glad here.
Some words should be shared only by friends.
Okay, gonna befriend
Go
you.
ahead.
Got it. You like humor, you hate admiration, you love boasting, you hate coursing. Got
You
it.
can't scare me. Yeah. What nonsense. I salute you. Most impressive. What nonsense. Such adventures. How I envy. Oh, please. Yeah, I get it.
This is a bit hard.
Not bad. Not now. Not gracious.
Ooh, that one felt pretty well. So, boasting yes, admiration no.
Don't waste your flattery on me. My life is. Oh, please. That's pretty good.
And I will also give you some money.
That will get you something.
Good,
See.
because I want to talk to you about
I
Glanthir.
don't mean to gossip, but he is more than a bit strange. However, he's always been tolerated as the town eccentric.
Oh, please.
I'm the only alchemist in Skingrad. Not much business here, but I can't go back to Morrowind. It's just like anywhere else in the Empire. By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Cyrodiil for necrophilia? Just asking.
I'm sorry. Is this the first offense?
Let's assume no.
It's at least 500 gold. How do I know? Is that why I was in prison?
That's nothing compared to Morrowind. Thanks.
You look so happy. Excuse me, do you know what the fine for necrophilia is.
Cyrodiil. You're a fine negotiator.
You say that because I haven't negotiated at all, and honestly, if I'm actually buying and selling from you, I probably should. I'm gonna buy all the materials, I'm gonna make some potions, and then I'm gonna sell all the materials. Well, all the potions. I love it. It was also in the original game, and there's like no context whatsoever. Excuse me, do you know what the fine is for necrophilia?
Make that deal with just anybody.
Is it your first offense? No.
Wouldn't make that deal with just
At least 500 gold. Oh, that's so cheap.
I let that go too.
Nothing compared to Morrowind.
You bought that for a bargain at any price. You drive a hard bargain. You bought that for a song.
And then not necromancy either. Necrophilia.
A fine bargain.
So she has some dead flesh in her inventory. Should I worry what she did with it before it arrived here?
That's a good deal.
Gonna leave all her potions to her. Gonna continue buying out the materials. All of them are gonna be potions in a second, and I'm gonna sell them back.
You drive a hard
Oh, why am I buying the potions? That's not what I want to do.
Doing business with you.
Okay, sweet rolls.
A bargain at any price.
I don't need the wine. The line can't hurt me if I pretend that it never happened in the first place. Okay, thank
Tell
you.
your friends about me.
I don't know. Are you gonna ask the same questions to my friends as you asked me? Because if you do, I can't say that I can recommend you to anybody. Outside of like, there is a very inappropriate alchemist over there. If she asks you weird questions, don't worry, she did say that she's asking for a friend. What else can I put with rat meat? Some leaves and some sweet rolls with tomatoes. Probably not the best combo, but probably still edible. I didn't use up the Nern root. Nope, nope, it's right there. Good. I was worried for a second. I don't want to use the Nern root because I will be doing a quest with it. Let's make potions with all the bread loaves. All the cheese, all the bone meal, all the crab meat. Up, we crashed. Okay. Well, computer really didn't like that. I'm gonna uncrash in a second. Too much potion making. God damn it. Now I'll need to do it all over again. We can probably skip through the necrophilia dialogue. I just want to make some money, man. How am I gonna buy myself a house if I'll never do potions? Computer currently is trying to load. Just give it a while. It will do its thing. It does take a little bit, but eventually it does the thing that needs doing. So it's fine. There we go. There we go. Look at it go. Look at it do the thing that need doing. Let's press continue wherever that's gonna put us. Probably somewhere good. I know that it saves upon entering buildings. So that should be fine. Hi!
Me? I'm Falanu.
Yeah, cool. Cool.
I don't... Go ahead.
I will just bribe you.
That. Every little bit helps. I don't mean to gossip.
I'll do that one and that one.
By the way,
that's necrophilia dialogue.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
All of them. All of them.
A fine bargain.
I wish that there was an easier way to just buy everything. Because I need to make all the potions. I don't need all the potions.
I wouldn't make that.
But I can recycle these ingredients and sell it back to her. And that's what matters.
You drive a hard bargain. You drive a hard... I wouldn't make that.
So much screen flashing.
Pleasure doing
I wish that I could just like select it as I don't know, like a little check mark.
I wouldn't make that deal with you,
so that I could just be like, I want to buy it all. I want to buy everything.
You're a fine
you selling, I am buying.
You bought that for us. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. I let that go too cheaply.
Thankfully, she stocks a lot of potions, which we don't want to be buying. Because we want to be making potions.
I wouldn't make that deal. A fine bargain.
And selling what we made back to her instead. So this won't take as forever as it could.
Pleasure doing a bargain at... You're a fine negotiator.
Let's also just like start periodically saving while making potions. Nope. No buying potions. Just making potions.
Thank you for your business.
Okay. No talking about necrophilia by the time that you're back. Got it. Only until you're back. So, time to start potion making again. What is the most numerous thing that I have in my inventory? That's where we will begin. I think it's the seeds. Or funnel caps. We'll make all of that and all of that. It is nice how my screen glows. No? Okay. Not with that then. So I can make it with grapes, but not with caps. All of the haranda. All of the rat meat. Haven't exhausted the rat meat yet. All of the strawberries. Okay, that's not a potion. I don't know what it is, but it's not a potion. All of the bread. All of the carrot and all of the cheese. all of the corn. Let's put the corn away and let's grab the caps. Mainly because I have really a lot of them. And the idea is to have none of them. Mugwort seeds. Anything else that I can put with caps? Hats, perhaps? Oh, other types of cap. Other types of cap will work with cap. Got it. This is a perfect place to exit and save, just in case we crash again. And we have created 69 new potion. Nice. Hello! I am fairly good. I'm doing Mage's Guild quests, but we took a stop to make some money because honestly, I would like to have a house in here. And houses cost money so that I have a place to keep all of my books. Because I am carrying quite a lot of books on me just because they looked interesting. I even like stole a Bible off some cultists. That was pretty fun. I thought, hey, maybe I could kill them for the Assassin's Brotherhood. Maybe I could do that and then get in there, but apparently because they're cultists, nobody actually gave a shit about them, so that did not work out. Ginger sang. Morning Glory Pulp. What else can I make it into a potion? Hopefully everything. Because the more potions I make, the better. Oh, got that? Really? Really? Making crab meat consistently crashes the game. You know what? We're gonna sell the crab meat. I was smart this time. I saved in between making potions. Either that or we should try and use up the crab meat really carefully. And see if this is like a repetitive thing. It's gonna be interesting if it is. If just like making potions with crab meat is just the thing that goes really no-no with this game. The game is just like, not crab meat! Anything but crab meat. I'm gonna use crab meat and we're gonna go really, really, really slowly and very, very, very carefully. Where are you, my precious, precious, precious crab meat? How is it that it is twice on crab meat now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We used up crab meat and we didn't crash. That is amazing. Please, game, just a tiny bit of stability, okay? Just a teeny tiny bit of stability while we're making all these potions. Just the fact that it has happened directly on crab meat twice, though. That felt really weird. Something else. There we go. Now we're gonna continuously save 27 new potions. We managed to survive 27 new potions. Can probably make some more. We're not encumbered. It's gonna be fine. And survive some potion making, right? Slowly arriving at no more potions to make, which is what we want. We want to use up all of our materials. Without crashing, preferably. All of the foods, at the very least, are very easy to use up. Ooh, nothing to put leek with now, okay. So I can still use it with imp. All. Mandrake root with anything? Half cup. Nothing else. The seed goes with nothing. These ginkgo leaves go with nothing. Ooh, 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 we can still do it with this. Yep, that's all the potions. Now, my lady, I'm about to provide you with like 100 potions. I need money. I need a lot of money.
That's a fair deal.
You can have cure disease, you have cure paralysis. If I ever contract vampirism, I'm gonna be so upset about selling all my cure disease potions.
A good price for a good customer.
But also at that point, we're just gonna go with it.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
I have the burden potions. All of the burden potions. I have a detect life spell. I have a dispel spell.
A good price.
So I don't need Ooh, that is a lot of restore fatigues.
An excellent bargain.
Resist paralysis, resist frost. Look at us go. This won't be enough to actually buy me a property outside of a really, really shit property.
You got a great deal there. That's a fair deal. That's a good deal.
But it will help me get closer to it. Any of these? Nope, none of them set me on fire. That's good. I don't really want to be set on fire.
A good price for a good customer.
I'm just making sure that I have as few potions on me as possible.
That's a fair deal.
Yeah, I think this works.
Come again.
I don't know if I want to. I crashed here twice. I unfortunately don't have a ginger cat. Hello, Felice! We're doing Mage's Guild quests and we only crashed 3 times trying to do too much alchemy.
You look like a bright one.
Actually, I think it was only twice. Or was it 3 times? I think it was twice. But both of them was on making potions with crabs. So that just feels like a really weird coincidence. Where is this thing even leading me to? It's supposed to lead me to like the exit of the place, but excuse me? Quest marker. Oh, right. They want me to remind her that he went to the caves and that's where he is. Not just like fetch him.
Well met.
None of them is the person that I want. But this isn't an occupied bed right now, so I'll take my chance. So that's how it works. You plod along, putting one foot in front of the other, look up, and suddenly there you are, right where you wanted to be all along. We're gonna be an even faster boy. I love speed. Not the drug speed, but I like the stat speed inside video games.
Welcome. Please say your piece. Hello there.
I think that she's upstairs.
I wish I could go and save them.
You're literally having the same conversation for the 3rd time today.
I'll need to speak with Earthor before I write it.
Yeah, so Black Flat's cave?
Oh, I do remember telling him to go there. Well, we'll just have to do something about that, won't we? By we, I mean you, of course. I have something that may help. It's a basic fireball spell in case you need to defend yourself.
This will be
I'll
the
be here
third
when you get
one.
back. Good luck.
How goes it?
You
Don't
can
hear
sell
about that
something.
recommendation, I presume. I'll need to speak with Earthor before I write it.
Cool, but you can
Only
sell
quality goods
something.
for sale here. What can I interest you in?
So there's quite a lot of interesting things, but I don't have enough
Earthor see me
magicka.
when he gets back, associate.
I need to start leveling willpower. Willpower gives magicka. Is it? It shouldn't be. It is the full window, I believe. Like, that is... Yeah, that's as far as the window goes. That's how far it extends. There's nothing to be clipping in here. I can see it on the stream, and
What is it now?
it goes as far as my game actually goes. It has been, like, a bit clipped before. Where, at the start of the stream... it was a bit too zoomed in. But now it isn't. Like, it was quite zoomed in when we started, and I didn't notice for like a whole hour. Actually, I should probably type that out. There we go. Because they might be like watching from an older point in the stream, for all I know. I'm gonna just steal your grapes, I'm sorry. I might decide to put it with some crab meat later and crash my own game. Please tell me that we're not having another crash. Barely. Barely. I think my computer's really, like, feeling very toasty right now. Yeah, I've had a decent PC for quite a while. For like at least several years. But I think it's the summer doing it in right now. So it's just not being a very happy boy. Alternatively, it's all the crab meat. We're gonna... Oh, it's an Oblivion gate. Let's ignore that. We're gonna continue going. How are you doing, computer? The air is really warm, but it should have enough airflow. But this is gonna be a summer problem. It's gonna be like Mirta's computer is becoming a toast machine because her room is a sauna right now problem. It will solve itself during winter time. Oh, hi. Hi, deranged zombie. Anyway, this is a pretty good destruction practice. I do need it. Somebody do remind me to level willpower. I do really want speed though. Ooh! That was a nice launch. We need to find a guy. And we're just hoping that none of the zombies are him. I do like how his head goes all fiery when it's on fire. It is a very shit spell that I'm employing, but I don't have much magic at this point. This is the thing that works pretty well, arrows, but I'm trying to not just be the arrow woman. Because I did select a mage with arrow capability. And then I went all arrows in like the first 4 hours, and that didn't feel quite right. I need a map. Okay, he is that way. This is great for destruction training. Can't really train on dead people though. That just doesn't count. Please, rock wall. No. Okay, we need to run around. We need to run around and like remove all the zombies. And then we can arrive at the rock wall. Hello! God damn it. Stop that. Don't. I'm missing all my shots now. Excuse me, zombie. I'm sorry. If you have bread, then technically anything that goes on it makes a sandwich. Do not arrow all the zombies. Do not arrow all the zombies. Just some of the zombies. Okay. You could probably make a gluten-free sandwich by, instead of using bread, just, I don't know, using salad leaves? Like lettuce. Anything that you can sandwich in between other ingredients probably counts. It's not usual, but it probably counts. Unless it's something that doesn't feel like it would fit a sandwich, like, I don't know, 2 grains of rice? That wouldn't make a very good sandwich. Hello!
You. How did you get in here? Are those horrible creatures gone? I'm not going anywhere until they're gone. Horrible things.
I am really surprised that you're alive. I thought that you would be dead. Every winter season, except for the reason of one war or another, really quite a bother, the Queen of Rimmon and her consort request their vassals come and cavort. On each and every ball, the first man at the hall is Lord Ogin Jernebret of Gare, the curse of all the maidens fair. Oh, dear ladies, beware. Dearest ladies, take care. Though he's a very handsome man, if you dare to take his handsome hand, the nasty little spell will be cast, and your first dance with him will be the last. At this social event, everyone who went knew the bows and stances, and the steps to all the dances. The Queen of Rimmon and her consort would order a trumpet's wild report, and there could be no indecision as the revelers took position. The first dance only ladies, separate, away from such men as Lord Jarnybread. Oh dear fellows, explain. Brothers, can you help make it plain? The man's been doing this for years, leaving maidens fair in tears. Before the final tune's been blast, and her first dance with him will be the last. Lord Oaken Jarnybret of Gare watched the ladies dance on air, the loveliest in the realm. A fellow in a Ursine hide helm said, the Queen of Rimmon and her consort have put together quite a sport. Which lady fair do you prefer? Lord Jarnybret pointed, her. See that bosom bob and weave, well suited for me to love and leave. The man in the mask of a bear had left the Lord Gare before the ladies' dance was ending. Then a trumpet sounded, portending that the Queen of Rimmon and her consort called for the men to come to court. Disdainful, passing over all the rest, Ogun approached she of bobbing breast. She was rejected, save the life of Beau, for a new maiden as fair as snow. Oh, well, that's interesting. There's a fair snow maiden? At the first note of the band, the beauty took Ogun's hand. She complimented his stately carriage, dancing to the tune about the marriage of the Queen of Rimmon and her consort. It is very difficult indeed to comport with grace, neither falling nor flailing, wearing ornate hide and leather mailing, dancing light as the sweetest of dreams, without a single squeak of the seams. The rhythms rose and fell, no one dancing could excel, with masculine grace and syncopation. Lord Jornibred even drew admiration from the Queen of Rimmon and her consort. Like a beauteous vessel pulling into port, he silently slid, bellying the leather's weight. She whispered girlishly, "The hour is late, but I've never seen such grace in hide armor." It was a pity, he knew he had to harm her. The tune beat was furious, he began to be curious. Where had the maiden been sequestered before this dance was requested? By the consort and his Queen of Rimmon. I didn't see you dance with the women. My dress was torn as I came to the dance, she said, smiling in a voice deep as a man's. My maidens worked quickly to repair, while I wore a suit of hide, a helm of a bear. Well, hopefully that guy dies. Anyway. Yeah, there's like a lot of poetry books.
I don't dare move a muscle until they're all dispatched.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my guy, but I personally can't find any more zombies. Maybe I overlooked the one or two. I am pretty sure that I dispatched everything that was alive in here. Is there, like, anything extra? Is there, like, maybe one over here? Zombie? Oh, yeah. I found it. It doesn't feel like they're summoned. Like, if you ask me, they feel like necromancy. Did I actually take that gold? Yeah, I did. Mainly because they were lasting like forever. Alternatively, maybe it's self-made zombies. I don't know how zombies work in this game. Maybe like sometimes you don't need somebody else to rise from the dead. Maybe you I don't know, you get up and go. I don't mind it. Like, I don't think that the shadows are that dark for me. They're kind of blue.
Well met, guildmate. Oh God, I can leave the cave? Oh, thank you! I'm ever so grateful. You're heading back to Skingrad, aren't you? Could I maybe come with you? It'd be safer, I think. So, what do you say?
Okay, come. Come.
You're just too kind.
Let's go.
I'll be right behind you.
Good. Let's
Can't wait
go.
to be back in Skingrad, safe and sound.
Now, mind you, I run faster than majority of all horses. I'm at 90 speed right now. And I want to hit over 100 eventually. Through spells. So, if you fall behind, that's really on you, my dude. I also sometimes just take weird shortcuts. So if you're not, like, used to platforming, let's just say it like that, and, like, jumping on things, I'm not entirely sure that I would be the best person to lead you back, but at least it's only like 200 meters, so let's not explode as we run in a straight line. And also collect some things along the way. Oh, yeah. There is really big problem when you have high speed of going downhill. Like, whenever you go downhill, you're just gonna slide and fall for quite a long amount of time. Come on! Come on! I am still here. It's okay. I am still escorting you. I haven't disappeared anywhere. I'm just really fast. It's funny to think that he's running at probably what is a normal speed. And this is me without even doing my Naruto run. Could be so much faster. You ready?
What do you want?
Okay, you want me to lead you all the way to the Mages Guild. Ooh, there's like an entry in here, never mind. I normally climb some rocks to put myself like at the bridges. Come on, come on. Come. How did you even find yourself in a zombie-infested cave anyway? I know that you went there to practice magic, but like, at no point in time before this have you noticed zombies.
Well met.
He is so short. That's something I have not noticed before.
Adriana, I'm back! I was rescued!
So it would seem. You are unharmed, I presume.
Well, my pride is a little wounded.
How are you today?
Spare me. You're lucky I bothered to send someone after you at all. In the future, would you please be more careful?
The whole city to the ground.
Well, yes. I'll just pack up my supplies and be on my way then. Thank you for sending someone to help me.
What is it?
Well bet. What's new with you?
Well, they say that King Helseth has made an alliance with House Dress.
I like how
Together,
his voice just
they picked
changed.
apart the carcass of ruined Indoril.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past. We can only hope the troubles subside quickly.
Bye.
Take care. Hello, associate. What can I do?
Hello, I would like that recommendation now.
I've spoken with Earthor, who seems to be all right. Good work. I'll see to it that your recommendation is sent in as soon as I have a free moment.
That doesn't bode well.
As I've said, I'm rather busy. I'll get to it eventually, though, I assure you.
I don't think I believe you.
Good day.
Hi.
What?
I haven't spoken to you fully.
I hear a new associate came to Tychius's aid recently. Something about an old enemy of his storming into town.
Oh yeah, that was me.
The services provided at the Arcane University are just priceless. You can create your own enchantments there. Take care.
I do really love what he did with Elv's appearance.
Well met.
Like, that guy is a wood elf, and I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of attractive. And all of the dark elves especially, they have really received a pretty big glow up. I need to pick up Join Mages Guild quest. At some point I do want to do the Nirnroot quest, but it can sit in our inventory for now. In our quest inventory. I would say December. probably also November. Mainly because I was doing that video of what it felt like to just get a house in Oblivion through nothing but dungeon exploration. Like how many dungeons that took me and so long. Because I really missed the game. So I revisited it. And then less than half a year later, they dropped a remake. I mean, it suits me just fine. I prefer this version of Oblivion. It is weirdly enough more stable, despite the fact that it crashed like 3 times on me. Do I need to fight this guy? No, but he is kinda in the way. It's easier to just delete him. Ooh, a lockpick. I like those. I don't need any of his armor, though. I mean, if we wanted fluff, he was wearing some fur. Do you have something in your camp? Like, I don't know, food? Well, you have boar meat. So that will do. The camps are kind of really convenient for leveling up. Though I have actually managed once to wake up into already respawned enemies, so that was pretty funny. Okay, you get a skeleton. Can you move less? I'm trying to hit you. It is kind of hard.
Accurate pieces.
Okay, she had nothing on her. How typical. I guess the fire everywhere day. It is fresh enough. I gotta say, I dig the vibes here more. Which is weird. Like, when I first started, it was odd. I was all like, I recognize the music. But the visuals and, like, the leveling system, all of the mechanics, they're all different, so it feels weird. But then after a while, I really got used to it. And some people look pudgy, but considering that this is Oblivion, looking pudgy is appropriate. If you manage to somehow not look derpy in Oblivion, I think you're doing something wrong. And also, a whole bunch of races got like a full-on glow-up. There are a couple of weird choices. Like, body type 1 and 2 is one of those. But it's not like it's a problem. It's just that, guys, those are not really body types. Those are sexes. There's exactly 2 choices. And both bodies come pre-equipped with everything. AKA, the male body comes with the male physique, with the male voice. You can't become taller, broader, shorter, daintier, or anything. And the female body comes pre-equipped with female voice and female physique. You can't become taller, broader, shorter, or daintier. There's no customization in there, so what was the point in calling it type 1 and type 2? That just kind of feels like when when you have a haircut menu, and sometimes developers actually like invest effort, and they're like, oh, it's Sky's braids, or it's like, I don't know, exquisite ponytail of the queen. And then you go to the other games, and there's type 1, type 2, type 3. It's like, come on, imagination, please. Alright, the watch came. I'm gonna ignore you guys. Beautiful vibes and everything, I already helped you. But the anvil is calling me. Yeah, you didn't want to level up in Oblivion ever. My other character, I think, is like over level 20. And the enemies don't feel that bad anymore. So I'm like... I know that at some point, the whole leveling and scaling of the world kicks in. But it doesn't feel like it kicks into the same amount that original Oblivion would kick in. So it does feel less grindy. And it feels more smooth. Did it have the thing where the haircuts were like actually named after fanciful names? Or did they do haircut 1, haircut 2, haircut 3? Ah, yeah. I like fancy names. Fancy names are the bestest.
Whoa.
Let's not kill ourselves by jumping off a cliff. That's like the biggest issue with Oblivion. Do a bit of a hop and you go flying. Especially if you're a speedy boy. And if you have high acrobatics, though I've seen like people do some pretty funky shit with acrobatics, which kind of makes me want to be jumping up and down everywhere so that I'm leveling it.
What's this about?
Nothing, honestly. I was just walking to the Mages Guild, which... Very splendid exterior, by the way. I mean, they still have the sign, but they also have like this giant window panel with an eye. Must have been kind of expensive. Oh, this reminds me. Isn't Anvil where they have like a haunted, dilapidated house? Is this it? Wait. Wasn't Anvil where the... Is this where the Assassin's Brotherhood is? Or is this not where the Assassin's Brotherhood is?
What?
Hello?
Yes?
I don't know what I'm even asking you about, nor who you are, but Velvin Berenius?
That layabout? Well, you can find him wasting time at the Count's arms.
I don't know why I'm asking after him, but okay. Where spirits have leaves?
Sure. Go down to the chapel and you can't miss him. He'll be the one outside, ranting at passers-by.
And will
It's
Chapel attack?
unbelievable. Right in the center of the city. Nobody saw anything. Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me. Goodbye.
I swear, you're important. You have a crown mark, and you're called the Stranger. I need to figure out what the hell have I even asked about. I've overheard a rumor that Velvin Benerus wants to sell a manor here in Anvil, and that he's selling it cheap. I should go and find him and see what he has to offer. It is something that I actually want to do, because I did want a house, and then it dawned on me that there is a haunted house that comes practically free. I can leave all my books here.
Go
Hello?
ahead. You wouldn't happen to be in the market for a home, would you? If you are, I just happen to be selling a manor located right here in Anvil.
Yeah, I am, actually. I would love to buy a manor.
Yes, I'm selling my grandfather's house, Benerus Manor. If you're interested, I could let you have it for a modest sum. I have to sell it soon, as I have pressing matters elsewhere. You're welcome to take a look at it. It's located across the street from the chapel. Once you buy, you get the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. That's the deal. Would you like to buy it now?
Oh, god damn it.
Well, I'll be here every day from
He
noon
needs
until midnight.
5,000 gold.
Let me know
I'm
if you
very,
change your
very
mind.
close.
Hello, good sir.
Do you need something?
Which one of you owns the inn?
I'm Wilbur, owner and proprietor of the Count's Arms. We make beds and food available to guests. Can I help you? A little food and drink would do you some good.
I want to buy all your food and make more potions and hope that my
Fine
computer
bargain
doesn't
for you. You brought
fry.
that for a song. Pleasure doing business.
Because look, I'm at 4,322 gold. We can do this. We can buy a manor.
Drive a hard bargain.
To be fair, I might even sell things that I want to keep. I'll find a vendor and I'll just vendor them.
At any you drive a hard bargain.
Do I? Well, as he's like a proprietor, I don't think that he will want to go above easy. But as he's the proprietor of an inn, he won't really want to buy things really expensively for me. Let's start with crab meat, because that's the one that I'm most suspicious about. Okay, crab meat did not explode. Good to know. It did it again! Jesus! It's the crab meat! It always crashes on the crab meat! Wow! It's like a major instability. Like a crab meat instability. The thing is, I only need to make, like, a couple of these to sell. We don't have that much ingredients right now. Well, at least this time I'm saving. I don't know. But it's amazing. It's amazing that I can crash specifically on crab meat. And then it takes a while to figure out how to launch. Which is fine. Take your time, game. Literally all the crashes that I had was during alchemy while working with crab meat. It is evil meat. Just load me in there and let me do my crab meat stuff. And then save afterwards so that you can't crash on the crab meat. Thank you. Jesus. Well, at least it goes in orange for me. Just continue staring at me, guy. We're gonna be very, very, very careful. Now we're gonna save. That was 7. We're just doing this in order to pump up our money so that we can buy a cheap manor. I wouldn't call 5,000 gold cheap, but honestly, compared to other houses, not that bad. And considering that it is big as well. As long as I do this really carefully. And as long as we don't use crab meat, we will probably be okay. Probably. I'm more confident at making potions out of, like, potatoes. Nothing goes with that. Ooh, alchemy mastery increased additional alchemical properties. That's nice. Nothing goes with that. Nothing goes with that. Those can go together. Nothing goes with that. Nothing goes with that. The more we can make things go together, though.
I'm Wilbur, owner and proprietor
the
of
more money we can get from this.
May I interest you in some of my fine ware?
His fine wares is nothing at the moment. No, he doesn't have that much.
You've made a good bit of gold.
I only
You
need
drive a hard bargain.
5,000 more. Well, 500 more gold. If I needed whole 5,000, I would be worried. I do have quite a lot of restore fatigues. Let's do 2 here.
You drive a hard bargain.
Oh my god. We are gonna reach it. I believe in us.
You drive a hard bargain.
I believe in our ability to reach it. Though I might need to dip into potions that I would normally want to keep.
You got a great deal there.
Let's do these ones. Would you like 2 mushrooms? We reached it, but I'm gonna sell the rest of my alchemical ingredients to him.
A good price for a
Just
good
so that we have a couple of gold in our inventory. And it doesn't
That's
feel
a fair.
so weird.
Thank you for your business.
But I can't believe that we can actually afford the whole building.
A local gentleman has been looking to sell.
Hello, I'm good.
A bit run down, but a magnificent
We're just
place.
crashing with alchemy right now.
The manor belongs to Velwyn Benarouz. He's the one to speak to. Farewell.
I guess necrophilia dialogue in games. That's how you stay watching. Is it you?
Do you need something? Didier O'Malley, a ship's...
Yeah, not you, not
Seeing
you.
you.
There's this guy that's selling a manor in here.
Manor is still for sale.
I'm here! I want the manor!
If you want to buy Benares Manor, it's still available for a modest price. No questions asked, please. Interested?
Yes.
Excellent. Here's the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. I hope you enjoy your new home.
It will take a very long
If you'll
time
excuse
until we
me,
can
I
afford
must attend to
furnishings.
those pressing matters I spoke of earlier. Good day.
And I do have a ghost problem to solve now. But we'll be able to dump our books. And that's what I wanted to do. Aw, that's a bit sad. I suppose they still have places to do magic in, so it's fine. So it's across the street from the chapel. I'll have to remember, because this is my house now. So by the mermaid statue, we find this manor, and that is ours. So we live by the mermaid statue, if anyone ever inquires. That being said, apparently a bit haunted. I've arrived at my new house in Anvil Benares Manor. Looks like the place may need some work, but it has a great deal I just couldn't pass up. I can now make myself at home. Can I really? I'm worried. It's also a bit dark in here. Okay, there is a floor 2 to this. That is the exit. This navigates over here. But, oh, okay. Found another door. This is where the stairs are. And found another. God damn it, that's a lot of doors. I'll sleep for a couple of hours. Oh, hello. Oh boy. Right. Hi, guys. Oh, right. Well, at least I can set them on fire. That works just fine. I do need to have a nap, though, guys, to level up. So, if I kill you all, can you stay dead for like an hour, please? That's all I need. I'm surprised that there's whole-ass 3 ghosts. Benedorus Manor is haunted! I was awakened by ghosts that attacked me as I slept. As I awoke, I thought I heard a crash from downstairs. I should search the house and investigate. I will, like, totally do that. But first of all, ectoplasm. And secondly, I could really use a nap. Okay, now I can actually nap. Now I'm actually allowed to nap. So let's do speed and willpower, because I need to get that magicka points up. And after the next level up, we'll be done with speed. Then it will just be intelligence and willpower. So something has crashed downstairs. And also, please don't show me my mouse. Thank you. Ooh, there's an effect of frost on me. Sometimes it means that you're cursed. And sometimes it just means that the game forgot to delete the effect of frost off you. There's the chair. Nothing seems like it has crashed in... Oh! Never mind. Okay. That's not good. That's just wine. That's not good. Anything else outside of a hand? There was a basement. Well, no, we probably didn't catch a vampirism. This is quite a sizable basement. Oh, wow. My house comes with storage. Also, I'm broke, so those 2 gold is great right now. My house comes with so much storage. But, I'm carrying a hand. Oh. Sealed portal? What? Okay. Ooh, more gold. Well... You have a sealed portal downstairs, right? And then there's like a dead man's hand upstairs. Logic dictates that there should be like a book or something telling you what the heck this is. Somewhere in this house. I will make sure that I'm not like missing something in here. I do love the amount of storage though. Not the best lit house that I ever had. But look, when it comes to dumping stuff, it's gonna be perfect. That's a covered pot. Ooh, more ingredients. The thing that crashes my game, but still. Ooh, a lockpick. I'll need those. You could potentially probably get like a laptop or something that could still do gaming, but be portable enough for you to go like from place to place. Laptop gaming is not like the most convenient thing ever, but I did live with it for quite a large part of my childhood, and it worked. They're definitely like portable enough. I'm worried. I'm worried about the glowing. There we go, a scrap. Found a skeletal hand next to a page from a diary. The diary makes mention of a secret room in the house that only a true-blooded Benerus can open. I'm going to need to talk to Welvin about this. I may have to ask around town to find out where he has gone. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fair. The people of Anvil are worms. How dare they criticize what they don't understand? I shall have my vengeance in a form they cannot possibly imagine. I shall use the souls of the departed to prolong my own life. The tome is very specific. I must have more bodies. Yes, more bodies. I must protect myself from these meddlers. They shall not interfere in my designs. I have constructed a room in the basement of this manor. It is where I will inter my corporeal self, and I will transcend this plane of existence. Only a true-blooded Benerus may open the portal, so if I fail, however unlikely that may be, a descendant may attempt to follow in my footsteps to carry on the true way. To make sure our secret is safe, I have harnessed the spirits of those whose bodies I have defiled to forever guard the place. The fools think I don't hear them speaking? I can hear their rumor and innuendo. They intend to meddle in powers they can barely comprehend. They call me an old fool and shun me. The young dare each other to step 1 foot in my yard. I have become the stuff of old wives' tales and campfire stories. They dismiss me as an oddity, but soon they will see. When all the anvil lies in the waste around me, when their corpses litter the streets and their blood dampens the earth, only then will my true power be known and feared. I'm gonna take this. Are you allowed to do that? I mean, I assume you're gonna own the boat that you're gonna paint. Or that someone's gonna, like, allow you to paint the boat. Because otherwise, painting other people's boats probably not gonna work out very well.
What is it?
I found that guy in an inn.
How do you do?
Trying to work out where the inn was. I think it was here. Fair enough. Hi.
Yes.
Do you know where the guy went?
As soon as you bought the place, he pretty much up and left. I hear tell he's making his
Oh,
way
no.
to the Imperial City.
Really? Really? All the way to the Imperial City? Shit. I mean, that is true. All the way to the... But... My lads, that is far. Says the person with fast travel. By the way, it's not like I have to run there. Well, what if he's on the way between Anvil and the Imperial City? No, he wouldn't be, would he? He's an NPC. NPCs don't do that. Ooh, Morning Glory. So... He did legitimate... He crossed that distance. In like 5 seconds. You know what? We're gonna do the same. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. And you're coming back with me, and you're opening the portal. So that I can exercise my house. And not like exercise, like I'm not gonna give them a jumping jacks for the house. I'm gonna remove a ghost. Hello!
I'm surprised to see you all the way out here in the Imperial City.
I'm surprised that you teleported all the way here the moment you left that encounter. That it's almost like you also have fast travel, which is really weird.
So you think I'm responsible? I suppose you're right, as the manor used to belong to my grandfather, Lorgren Benerus.
Grandfather.
I knew there was a curse on that place, which is why I sold it to you so cheap. I suppose I should have warned you, but I had to get out of Anvil. My family said I could move here to the Imperial City once all our loose ends were tied down. The manor was one of those loose ends. I fear my own greed got the better of my judgment. I hope you weren't hurt badly in that horrible place. I suppose I assumed you'd be able to lift the curse and be done with it.
Yeah, but I need like a pure-blooded you to help me do that.
Lorgren Benerus was a strange old man, always dabbling and experimenting with magic. He was mostly harmless, until the fateful day he came across a tome bearing the evil magic of necromancy. He became obsessed, and decided that by using necromancy, he could prolong his own life.
So how did that go?
The dark arts contained in the tome called for him to dig up the recently deceased in the nearby crypts under the cathedral. When it was discovered that he did this, the Mages Guild called for a quick meeting to decide what to do. It only took minutes to decide. Led by a young upstart named Carahil, the Mages Guild stormed Benerus Manor and slew Lorgren. However, amid the chaos, his body...
Yeah, I hate it when like corpses stand up and walk
people
away.
of Anvil concluded the manor must be cursed. You are the first person to set foot inside in a long time.
Yeah, but I want to have it. I want to have it as my house. That's gonna be like our place of refuge. And then we're gonna do all the mages quests. And then we're gonna get into the Assassin's Brotherhood, which means that I'll need to find somebody to kill, but more on that later. More than we already have been murdering.
It seems that I'm the only one who can open the secret door in the manor.
Yeah, that's why I got out here.
Guilty selling you the place under these circumstances. I'll meet you in Anvil at the Count's Arms.
Cool.
From there, we'll try to lift the curse together.
You planning on porting too?
See you in Anvil.
See you in Anvil. This is the first NPC that has like the same access to the fast travel system as I do. No. Don't zoom in that much. Anvil main gate, that will do. I believe that if we cook the guy, he'll turn like really crackly and get burned, but won't actually cook. So, you know, probably not the best idea.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
I'm listening. Please, go ahead.
Where are you?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Oh, that's where you
I
are.
was half expecting you not to show up. Are you ready to go to the manor?
Look, both of us stepped out of the building, and both of us literally teleported here. You couldn't have been waiting for long. Yeah, I'm ready.
Then let's get this over with. I don't relish the thought of spending too long inside of the manor. Follow me.
Go on.
Everybody's
I mean,
talking
you
about
can.
the prophet. After the attack on the chapel.
You can, like, legitimately become completely fireproof. You just need a couple of enchantments.
Yes.
No. There are a couple pretty interesting, like, runs that people have done with the original...
Its scent is unfamiliar.
Yeah, I swear this is where the Dark Brotherhood is. But anyway.
What?
There have been people on YouTube that have been making content with the old Oblivion for years. And they had made some really interesting builds. Including like a build where you deal almost no damage, but you're entirely immune to every damage type. Nothing in the game can ever damage you. That's the cathedral. Across the street from the cathedral, next to there. You see, one of the things about owning a house in this game is that you have to remember where it is. Otherwise, you'll forget and never come back home. Which I suppose is a bit like real life. Ghosties? Ghosties! Please? Ghosty, don't murder anyone important. It doesn't super matter if you try and murder me. I'm not that easy to kill. But NPCs can sometimes be murderable. Sometimes. Sometimes they're like full-on immortal. So like, it depends on how he's feeling today. Is he feeling immortal? Is he feeling mortal? But either way, no. Just no. No ghosties. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop frostying me. I don't like this. I could also just like use my magicka to heal myself. But also I can just pop a couple of potions, it's fine. I do hope that we're still... He is somewhere, right? He hasn't come yet. Dude, the one time you're not teleporting around. Come on. Come on, my guy. Follow me. Where did he even... I was farming ghosts in my own house. And look at you being all the way here? Where are you even? What are you doing? Like, come on. Get a move on. You know, I got all the way to the house without you. And look at you go.
So I've heard. Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isles.
The Albright have powerful wizards.
I still have to paint my bathroom. I am planning on painting it in a pastel color. I forget if it was like baby blue or baby pink. But here's the thing, it was like too cold to do in winter. And then I just didn't get to it because painting stuff is hard work. But it's gonna be very hot now. So, like, ideal conditions to just, like, leave a window open to help the paint dry. I have this shower curtain in there that will go really well with those colors. It's a pastel pink one with, like, black letters saying Halloween and cute little ghosts on it. You know what's funny? My family often, like, made fun out of me for liking fairly infantile things. But my husband, like, knows me very well. So whenever he gets stuff for our house, or for me, it tends to have the elements of things that I like. So, like, last year, I asked him for some, like, necklaces for my birthday. I was like, just get me some silver necklaces. And he got 3 necklaces, all of them with different interpretations of cats on them. And I was like, oh, this is great. And then my family was like, why are you letting him buy you such infantile gifts? And I was like, oh, buzz off. I have arrived at Benerus Manor. I must proceed cautiously to the secret room's entrance and prevent any harm from befalling us if the curse is to ever be lifted from this place.
Okay, you lead from here. Hopefully we can make it to the basement without too much fighting.
Oh, okay. Alchemy hates me. I don't know why. I'm gonna say it's because it's warm outside. Warm outside, no alchemy for you. Anyway, I'm still farming ghosts in my house. Hello. This one is a bit harder to kill. A bit tougher. And then there's gonna be another one somewhere around here. They are fairly good targets for practicing wizardry, considering that non-wizard choices don't really work on them. You have to tackle skeletons with magic. Skeletons? I mean ghosts with magic. Or enchanted weapons. Anyway, come on, my dude. It's basement time. Probably crates. Crates worth of coffee. Oh god. That is a lot of... Dudes, I'm out of magic. You can't do this to me. This is gonna be interesting. Let me use up my scrolls. It wouldn't be an Elder Scrolls game if we came with no scrolls. Ooh, shock worked really well on them. Snow did nothing. One goes down. And one goes flying very close to my face. I don't like that. Let me just try you up. I still have a scroll for an imp. So I'm gonna use that up. Okay, that's down. Please step away from the ghosts, my guy. I am out of magicka. And also out of scrolls. Out of things in general. There are only 2 ghosts remaining, though. Can you, like, eat some of the damage for me, please? Okay, I can't punch the ghost to death. That is very unfortunate. Well, the manor is haunted because his grandfather wanted to get the secret of eternal life, and he was gonna do this through other people's bodies. So he has killed a whole bunch of people, and he has trapped their souls to guard this place. And only a member of his family can open the portal in which the grandfather went into. I hate that I can't punch the ghost. I do like that that guy is providing me some shielding by just body blocking. It's perfect. I only need like one more fireball for this one. Okay, now that ghost is dead. Now I need more magicka for the remaining one ghost, which is in that direction. Well, he wanted to live for forever. I honestly didn't have problems with alchemy in my previous save, but that it might be the heat that's adding extra pressure. Summer gaming is gonna be something else, but no summer ever lasts forever, so that's the upside. I am like out of all the potions now. We can use this as convenient cover. My dude is also gonna be a convenient cover. Maybe I should just save up the magicka for a bigger hit. Because otherwise we'll end up exchanging blows. Yeah, that worked pretty well. Now I can probably just take him down with smaller hits. Dodge that. I love this column. It's great. It's my favorite column. I think computers and water don't agree too much. Well, and I arrived at the secret door. You do your thing, buddy. Touch it. Touch the door. Come on, we have my new place of residence to uncurse. This is like a poor man's AC. Something that you can do is to just put a fan, put like ice near a fan, and then it will blow cold air. Velvin successfully opened the door to the secret room, which has stopped the ghosts from attacking. He then ran off, leaving me to clean up the mess. It's up to me and me alone to investigate what's beyond this mysterious port. Goodbye! That's fancy. That is, like, really fancy. Ooh. Tome of Unlife. Ooh. It's going into my book collection, that. Not that interested in, like, brief history of Empire, but... Come on. Tome of Unlife? Tome of Unlife sounds cool. It's gonna look very good next to the Bible of the Deep Ones. Yeah, expensive shit. I'm gonna take it because we're gonna be selling it. Nothing in here. Okay, let me clickety-click.
And I desire the chance to atone for my sins. The things I've done to the people of Anvil, the horrible, unspeakable acts I've committed, demand repentance.
If you want, you can, like, bless me or something.
Was justified in his actions. Slaying me was the only way to stop the madness. I have accepted that fate. Now,
enough. Oh, that's good and bad and good. After touching the altar, I heard the voice of Lorgan Benros. He said he wished to atone for his past and make peace with the Nines. As he wished to be whole again, this must be a way to lift the curse from Benros Manor. I should touch his skeleton while I carry the bony hand and put an end to this madness. Oh. God damn it.
You've assisted me in completing the very thing Carrihill and his cabal sought to prevent all those years ago. My ascension to immortality.
You are still a skeleton.
Last time I clashed with mortals, I underestimated their power. I shall not repeat that mistake twice. I live again.
A skeleton? Is that even life? Okay, that's a bit cooler than a skeleton. Shit, he hits hard. Jesus! Are you at least not immune to arrows? Please tell me you're not immune to arrows. I wish. Okay, he is not immune to arrows. That's good. He does hurt super a lot, though. Can you just, like, not? Can you stop living? I will save because that went pretty good. Oh my god, you died! Completing the skeleton was a ruse and Lorgan rose from the dead. I had no choice but to destroy him. With his destruction, the curse of Benderous Manor was lifted. I should return to the Count's arms and speak with Balvin. Oh! I had no potions, my man. Oh, the altar's so empty now. Can you let me out, please? Thank you. I do like my place, but that was stressful, mostly because I had, like, no potions whatsoever. Arrows work so great, man. I'm supposed to be a wizard, and here I'm like... bow. Like, dudes, have you tried bow? Let's just really remember where we live. Because we will be living there from now on. It's my house now. I am so glad that I have a house. I wanted a house for a long time. It's like, it's gonna be where I'm gonna keep my most awesome book collection. Hello! Hi!
I'm sorry for running away like that, but fear got the best of me. I'm glad you talked me into coming with you. Now that the curse has been lifted, I feel like I've taken care of my family's unfinished business. Excellent work, my friend. May the manor give you many years of happiness. I'm now off to the Imperial City once more. Farewell.
Bye-bye! Okay. Let's go back to our manor. I don't know if it's gonna be less dark now that it's not cursed. We're gonna see. I want to place down all the books that are in my inventory that are honestly quite cool.
What's this about?
Onto a shelf. Like, I want to find the shelf and I want to put them on it. If we can find a bookcase, that will be even greater. That's what I really, really, really wanted to do. Okay, that is cups. It is still pretty dark in here. That's a chair, that's a cupboard. That's some folded cloth. This room is quite a bit more pleasant now. That's another room with... Okay, so that's where my basement is. A bit ectoplasmy still. Hopefully that will go away. I don't know how to clean the ectoplasm, honestly. This looks like a sitting room, sorta. So there's Guide to Anvil and Eastern Provinces. I don't think that they have a bookcase as such. But I can start placing things here. I need a way to pick this up. There we go. So let's put the Bible of the Deep Ones. I want it on this thing. Unfortunately, it doesn't really want to stay on this thing. Oh, that's because there's like a... Is there like a small chest on top of a big chest? What about here? Yeah, it can lie here. Sort of. I need to be better at placing this down though. Because it's a book. It should be lying down. Place is no longer haunted. Oh god damn it. There we go. Okay. Okay, then we'll pop on there. Now let's drop. Oh. Come with me. Come on, book. You too. No, we're gonna lie down. Not like this. Let's make a stack. Unfortunately, the physics are pretty accurate for this game too. Like, I will remove the plate and then reset it. Where is the plate now? It is somewhere in my inventory. That is for sure. Am I blind? There we go. Aha! Perfect. I don't want to overload this bit with books because they're already struggling. So several books will live in there. This is an empty side table from the looks of it. I mean, very hard to see. I wish we had maybe some lamps in here. Mages Guild Charter, you're coming over here. Onto this table. Perfect. Perfect. It's the door to Anvil. I don't want to take it. This table is already in use. This is my bedroom. I'm gonna try on the blue velvet outfit. Ooh, fancy. Deletes my tail though. Honestly, I think my regular outfit is more fancy though. So, how about instead, blue velvet outfit goes inside the set of drawers. An hourglass and parchment can like depart this area and maybe go into the sitting room desk because that seems a lot more reasonable. That's the parchment. Hourglass would be under H. There we go. That's hourglass. So now we have this lovely, lovely surface over here, which just begs for another book. How about the Tome of Unlife? I swear, these books are confused with how gravity works. Now, the Tome of Unlife lives here. I need to find more space for more books. This is a nice side desk. That will work for a book. A report disaster at Ionith. Oh, wow. This one fell so perfectly. This is such a big table. And probably fit another one. Just all the colors. Why pick one when you can just have them all? This is a really huge desk, actually. Perfect. Oh, nope. That one didn't quite play nice. I feel like I'm pushing my luck by stacking them all in here, but also I feel like they can take it. This corner table can actually take it. This is where my burned books will reside. The ones that I saved together with Martin. They're still functional, they just don't look that good. Which, honestly, for me, makes them cool. Come here. Come here. There we go. All of my burnt books are now on this desk. I don't think I have any more. No, that was all the books that I was carrying, which is cool. I can feel like a lady inside my own house. With my burnt books. Now, mind you, my house is super dark. Like, if I could buy upgrades for this house, it would be in the shape of light, please, maybe? Like, that seems reasonable. But there are some parts of it that are okay lit. Like this desk. This desk can be mine. It's nice. Well, we'll be able to get a lot more books over time, and I will stack them. I'll fit them in this house somehow. Like, I'm seeing potential. There are surfaces in here that I can just turn into book holdings. Okay, this manual of spellcraft is on the floor. I don't like that. Come with me, manual of spellcraft. Perfect desk for you. There we go. Because this is like a cup holder place, which is a bit weird. But beggars can't be choosers. If we get a cheap mansion, we can't ask the mansion to be better. Now, mind you, Oblivion has infinite real estate. By that, I mean every place, every city has like their own little house for sale that range in size and price. And, well, we got ourselves a very cheap mansion in comparison. Their house is like as expensive as like 35,000 gold. And you can also like furnish them and stuff. So we can always get more houses. This doesn't have to be our only house. But having a mansion that was haunted seems very fitting for us. Especially in the area where I think the Assassin's Brotherhood is. So yeah, this was a good purchase, a good investment. We now have a place to crash. And we're gonna end the stream here. And when we start, we're gonna continue with doing the Mages Guild quests. And hopefully I don't get distracted. But look, I really wanted a house. So this is like a justifiable distraction. So, thank you all for watching. And hopefully, I get to see you next week. Bye, B.